couldn't hide it in the fucking shop or something?
I could have. It doesn't. But you know, that would be not cool. I'll either get it back or I won't. I mean, I have money coming this week.
How does that work?
Just go pay the back deal on it.
They have to hold it for a certain period of time
30
before.
days. Yeah, 30 days.
And then they can what? They own it?
Yeah. The rules in Texas, though, are...
You're not live yet, by the way.
The rules...
Wait, Ben. Ben, are we live? Oh, okay. We are live. Just now. I don't know how hot that is.
Not bad at all, actually. It's cooled
No?
down quite
Okay.
a bit already.
It's a nice breezy day, finally, the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on the right spot or not.
It is. It's blowing right where it needs to blow. It's perfect. Is that the one we used to cool down the...
That's the one pressing. Yeah.
That's perfect. That is perfect. All right. Feel the bolts. I just need to see it. What year is this?
06. Dude, it said no chance of rain today, but I swear to God,
It feels like it. It feels like there's gonna be some. It feels like there's gonna be some.
it's like misty. I feel it. What's up, chat? Yeah, we're LS swapping the Cadillac finally. Getting ready to yank the engine. What up, Big Six? What up, Destin? What's up, Jet?
Jet's on all the time.
Jet Lucky.
I shouted.
That's the Lookout fan. What?
So I shouted. I said, "You're live!"
You feel that?
Yes, it feels like rain.
It feels like it's going to start raining any second.
Yeah, but everything says 0%.
What power outer? Supercharger. You got a Whipple for it.
This one? Yeah. We're going to triple up. We're going to put every kind of power
Put in
adder
the
you
6.2
can.
in here
Nitrous.
with
Yeah.
a Whipple
We're
supercharger.
gonna put nitrous. Everything.
We're going
To
to
start
stack
with.
it up. You know how it like...
I'm trying to work on a Magnuson sponsorship so we can get a Magnuson deal. A whole kit built for it.
Man, look how clean...
It's raining here in Little Rock. Where's Little Rock?
Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
North.
It took me too long. Yeah,
The middle
northeast.
of, that's the middle of Arkansas.
Most of the weather from here comes
Yeah.
from like San Antonio area or like West Texas.
Amarillo.
Amarillo, yeah. Yeah, in fact, I can't tell you guys any more information because we're going to grudge race this thing.
My cell phone. I have a cell phone. That bus right there will block all cell phone signal. All cell phone signal.
It's metal.
It is a huge. That thing is like a Faraday cage.
Yeah.
If I don't have that, I could be right next to a cell tower
Yeah.
and not have cell service in that bus.
In the bus, really?
Yeah,
That little
yeah
thing
it's
up-
like a
I
Faraday.
thought
tower.
that was like a...
Yeah,
No
that's
shit.
it. Yeah,
That's like
why
a
I
signal
have,
antenna.
That's why I have. Yeah, that's why I have signal inside. I don't.
So you have to put like a box inside that sends out
Yep.
the signal. And
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. I just felt the drop of rain.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
I'm telling you.
Do you have keys on you?
Yeah.
So I can put one of... Is there something that I can start?
Nope. Noob.
Oh, it feels so nice outside though.
It is a nice day.
No.
Oh, it's crazy how fast that
Yeah, I mean, it's...
cools it down. Oh, chat, we got a busy day today.
It's so quiet.
I think
too.
Scotty's coming by.
He'll be here any minute.
Yeah, he said he's going to do all the yard and stuff.
Oh,
Or they have to do the body work, they'll save him a bunch of time.
Yeah, they didn't do it very well. That all this rust and paint loss was from that game. That was my first and only ever wreck right there, baby.
That wasn't a wreck. Somebody ran into you.
A driverless vehicle ran into
So
me.
that's not a wreck. Oh, I wouldn't consider that a wreck. It's a small accident. That bike sounded good.
Yeah, it did. You have chat on you?
Something like that. If I rode a motorcycle, I think it'd be something like that. I don't think I could ride a sports bike because I get too dumb. And I want something heavier that takes a minute to move.
Yeah, I've been a little crazy with the past.
I'm sure you could have just as much fun on those things. Well, maybe not just as much. For me, I don't want to get wild on one. I don't want to do wheelies and shit.
Yeah, no, I
would just want to cruise in some nice weather and not have to, sit down in a car.
Baby.
every
The
once in a
worst
while.
motorcycle accident I had where the person was alive, motorcycle, his leg right off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much you're beep-booping along, just
Right. Can't fuck up. Yellow belly tonight? Ha!
Boy,
You funny, man.
somebody got jokes.
jokes everywhere.
Somebody got jokes.
V-Rod or V-Max? I don't know.
Both. Wow.
It took me forever to figure out those were two bikes. I thought you meant Vortec Max. And I'm thinking, what was this, like a GMC pickup or something? So yeah, I wouldn't know. I'd want something. I don't need something really fast. I just want something comfortable. I'd want to be able to move around a little bit, so not too heavy. Nothing like a big cruiser or something, but like a little street bike. The Caddy, my kid's named it Sheila. I don't know why. I just call it the Cadillac.
Shit.
What?
Just saw two things fall from the sky right in front of me. Drip, drip.
Why is that a bad
We're
thing?
out here.
So it feels great. Let it drip on me a little bit. It's fine. We also have a garage we can pull whatever we're
Yes,
working
I
on
know
into.
that,
Nah, today we're changing the thermostat on this thing, which is on the back side of the intake there.
but genuine part. Genuine.
Genuine, baby.
Genuine.
Hold on, let me see it, please. Is it a whole housing? Nope, it's just the thermostat.
Oh,
Nice, perfect.
okay. Excellent. I didn't know.
No, sometimes you get all of it, sometimes you don't get any.
They sold me an AC Dilco, but it says GM, so I feel like I got the better.
That is.
Oh, is
that
it?
Yep,
Oh,
that's
okay.
General Motors stuff. So let's get the battery.
Yeah, that's a bitch. I'll let you do that. It's tiny. It's on the side.
Okay, so maybe we'll put the stream back here.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of ways to keep it out of his way, so he can walk freely around the car.
We can also push the car back a little bit. We are.
Yeah, it's on a pretty flat spot. I prefer it to be. Oh, that's good. We could do it like this, or if you want to put it in the back, we could put it in the back.
Here, let me get up.
That's not a bad shot right there.
Well, yeah, but when his back is there, then he can't see shit though.
So you're saying like down?
Yeah, say like up here, but down. Look at these trucks, baby.
You'll have to check it out. We have to get up all the way in there. You're pushing that rim down here, right?
The screen's completely black, so I can't
Dark.
tell.
It's not completely black.
Well, I was gonna pull out my phone and check this way.
That's a hard one.
But it's windy. Move out there.
Oh man, that is perfection. Look at that. without even looking, just eyeballing
That
it.
is- So, look at this camera.
With just eyeballing it.
It's pretty straight. Pretty
That's how you know
close
I
right
do that
there.
at the track sometimes too. When I'm talking to somebody, I don't even look at the cars.
Yeah.
I know how much to zoom in about, and I kind of point it in the right area. It's pretty close. Where the fox bodies? Oh, they're scattered about. Ooh, they got something bigger than a fox body in there. They're older than.
Yeah, you got a
Of
original.
the same make and model.
Yeah, that's a sweetheart car too.
And very interesting.
Right here. Cool enough now.
Nice. Put this away. Here, maybe you take the chat and you can talk to him
Okay.
and keep him entertained. Where's Henry at?
He's watching TV.
Okay.
What do we name the caddy? Sheila. William named this Sheila. We had to say it with a Crocodile Dundee accent.
Yeah, it's Australian.
Yeah, Australian. Yeah. So basically, I don't know if we were on stream when the oil was changed, and it was like a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It's already down to half. This burns oil and terrible fuel economy because the thermostat is stuck open and all the check engine lights on and everything. So with winter coming up and the fact that we actually kind of want to keep this car, we're going to change out that thermostat. And the reason we hadn't up until now is what few tutorials that we could find say that you had to take this off and that off and like a bunch of other stuff off, and that was not our priority and that was too much work. But Bill put his hand back there. He says he can do it without taking much stuff off. So here we are. But this engine is a replacement engine apparently. All of this stuff is from a junkyard, and it's got other yellow stuff in the front. So who knows how many miles are on this? 3 miles? Yeah. If they put a new engine from the junkyard, do you think they put a new chain on it? Do they have to? No.
That is sweet fine right here.
Anything you need.
Boom shakalaka laka.
There's a little bit of cloud, a sky right there. It's trying. So you need to get the battery out.
No, right now I think I can get to it without it.
Oh yeah? I hate, whoever came up with side-mounted batteries can just rot in them.
Or put a damn thermostat in the back of the fucking motor.
Yeah.
Bunch
Oh.
of knuckleheads.
The turn signal went out in the front where I had to change that bulb.
If you decided to put a thermostat in the back of the engine.
Yeah. Well, the person who thought to change the light bulbs in the back of the car, you have to take apart the back half of it to get to the one screw that holds it on the inside. I don't even know how to change the headlight or the light bulb in this, but I just feel like it's going to be a pain in the ass. Maybe not. I wonder how hard it is on Preston to drive this truck with the body looking like that. Being a paint body
work
guy.
truck.
He's got brand new doors.
Well, I
in
know
there
he's
and
got
everything
new
for
ones.
it.
I just mean like,
Oh, so do you think it does bother him?
I think
Oh, I know it bothers him a lot.
yeah.
It's a work truck.
Maybe your
Got
car,
370,000 miles on it or something.
What
Yeah.
is that weird old bike sound?
your car has a giant hole in the front and no paint on the back wing. But do
Yeah.
you go out there and wash it and shine it every day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you imagine
Oh, this, I don't know how sturdy that is. I just wedged it in there.
It's sturdier than that. Probably better on my side.
What?
I don't think I've
dropped
ever
her
heard him
winch.
pray before, but I just heard it. Oh no, 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 no.
If you find one that I've dropped in there, let me know. I think I've dropped a few in there.
Toby, we and Trevor. They're all in Trevor. They're all gone.
Oh, those are crushed in the impound lot.
BRB.
Study.
No, not Scotty. If you wait this heck no, comes me up.
Pick it up or drop it off.
Scotty, he only uses his truck to pull his fifth wheel.
Yeah.
He's got that Golf, and apparently he bought something else.
You guys better talk to me.
Well, no, he's got a Jetta that he bought
Yeah.
from auction that was
Right.
covered in hail damage.
Yep.
Apparently he bought a Lexus.
Hey, buck something.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've only heard like firsthand. Want me to hold? I got hands.
That one wasn't fun.
It seemed like it was so much fun and well done to do it again. So, when you're in a normal vehicle that's not a hellscape like a Cadillac, where is the thermostat going?
Right.
Starting to feel like fall, guys. It looks like winter. How windy is it up there?
See where the bolts are.
Not bad. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Y'all are being delicately balanced on top of Toby. There, oh my gosh.
Oh, I will have. But picked up my trailer and had a quarter or
How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you? Are you recording yourself? No,
Live
no, they're
stream.
recording me.
Hi.
They're doing a live. No, you're fine. Live streaming. They're live streaming. What's that?
They gotta have their license and different.
No. That had one side that one that had the rod on it.
Oh yeah.
That was
These are big. I think they're like 24, 26, like that.
16.
Right, this.
Oh, hell. 17s.
This actually tells you on top of it what the.
What is it?
No, the tension 25
Oh,
NM.
meters.
Yeah, I didn't know it actually told you. Well, I have to look it up every time I do it.
Not now.
Not now.
Oh, there's Scotty. Where do you want him to park at?
That's a good part of that. I don't like this. Why not?
Not too heavy up there, like shaky.
Y'all tell us. I'm not the one watching.
How are you?
How are you?
Good to see you.
I've seen you.
There she is. Or
He, yeah, Toby, Trevor Toby. Well, let me tell you. Look, wait. This is the saddest dent that you're gonna have to get rid of.
Oh, that's not that. Oh, this is all curled under too.
Yeah. So this happened. I was driving to high school, and some guy was.
That's funny. Still remember the
Yes.
damage?
Yeah. I was finally recommended it. I was driving to high school and.
Sunshade in it. Walked out.
It's been sitting for months and months.
I got it. Yeah, I didn't know.
That's a medium one. Nobody ever buys those. It's usually it's short or long.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So
I gotta pull all the seats out. Look in there, probably.
yeah,
Hey, Dylan, you looking for a 7?
I found this for you. Yeah.
Hey, this one we go.
Wow, the headline is done.
Everything is yeah. Look. My parking pass for my senior year in high school. My parking pass for college.
Oh, shit.
No. And it still has the double registration on the front window. That's when Texas did registration and inspection.
Windshield's cracked over in front of me.
Yeah.
I wonder if that dash would clean up. What was sitting right there? Like some kind of pad or
Yeah,
something?
they had no. They had what I got feeling.
So what's that little panel for? Is there like a clock you can get
My
on the
dad
front?
bought this view from factory.
Henry.
The only thing
Got
he
your
wanted
shoes on?
was air conditioning and a radio. And they threw this light into it.
That is so cool. I was
Yeah.
looking at that like the first day you guys brought it out. I was like, I don't remember.
And then I graduated high school. I wanted this. I got this from graduation. Look at that.
What's up, buddy? How are ya? Yeah, those are getting big, huh? You using your words? Yeah.
This was a truck, a 1970 idle. The guy went and buy beer before school, and it rolled down a hill and then hit me, pushed me sideways.
Oh, shit.
And it took out a newspaper in a post office box, and then hit a church and took out the awning. Because it was all on the hill.
So this is your structure, huh?
Yeah. And those are the original wheels.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there a center cap?
No, it looks like this. I mean, this.
Just like a little center cap
Yeah.
in the computer. Yeah, I love the computer rings. Can you obviously you go stuff in?
Yeah. Oh, they are still usable. But they had these in the shop
get
Are
new
you
ones
missing
yet.
one?
No,
No.
there's 4.
I don't see.
No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one left.
The beauty ring.
Oh, there's.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I just had to buy one for my '90 Chevy.
I didn't even see what that was.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
That covers up
that's
the
my,
wheel. That's
yeah,
like the
the
chrome
beauty
thing.
rings are the best, man.
Ah, we'll have to try them.
I fucking love those. No, you're gonna have to get one on eBay. Or
There's always somebody selling 3 out of 4 tires that'll have one on it.
yeah.
I'm also on a few
What?
different Isuzu.
Well, you know what?
You could just get a spare.
Tell me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these are estimated tires.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there'll be a hell of a lot less of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Well, and I could get it. I could get to it, except for there is there's a hard line that has a bolt in the side that I can't get to without getting.
That's his
You have
master.
to take the intake off. Huh? Something really cool for me? What?
Right. We thought was probably.
The red truck? Another red truck? Oh yeah, I know. There's another one over here.
Oh, we want to drive all the road.
Was it? Ooh. Yeah, it's really cool for me. Another red truck.
How we doing here? Oh, I forgot what you were doing.
How to take the upper off.
It's not bad. This is
one
no,
hard
it's
line.
bad right now.
What I saw
Normally
in the
it's
spring
fine.
is happening. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I was like, oh, poor
When it doesn't
guy.
have weather change, he's
Yeah.
fine. But weather change gives him. What? I'm coming with you. Where?
so is there any gaskets that are gonna come off because of this?
Hope not.
Okay, here's a question for your knowledge. Would you be able to, in the future, no time soon, be able to replace the motor that powers the sunroof?
That's pretty easy to go.
When
There's a long ass cable in it that's usually the problem. Though. Does the motor work?
yeah, it's just so slow. It goes, we had to pull it shut. It opened just fine. It was the closing that was the problem. And then when the tree fell on it, it knocked the cloth cover, one of the things off the track. So I can't even open it. The boys love looking at it. It's like that's their favorite thing is to have it open, and I want to be able to like open it so they can, you know what I mean? So I couldn't get the thing back on the track, the cloth cover, so I can't even open that without it. Everything's a different size.
I just can't get this with the stupid shit. This Cadillac is just freaking retarded on some of the stupid shit. Oh, I don't get off the top.
You're so stupid.
They are stupid. Retarded. They're way stupid and retarded. Some of the stuff that they do is just like, what the hell is it doing?
Yeah. I don't know what chat said. You have the phone?
Yeah. You say I can do stuff right now.
Yeah, that's all.
I brought him.
And also, there's. So
I
let me
bought
show you the
the
rest.
paper.
Let me show you the rest of the.
long freaking bolt that goes in the damn intake tank. That was wrong with it.
Hey, Bill's calling you, baby. Come on. Bill needs your help.
What you doing?
I love how you play along.
What you doing? You got a second?
Yeah. Here.
So what do you think?
Yeah, look at that.
So I got this off. I got the upper intake off. So we got to get this piece back here out of the way.
Is that have to get a new gasket? Okay, so that's been. Oh, baby, put your feet on the bumper, sweetheart. So no. This is the bumper. Put your feet there. Toes up. There we go. You need to go pee?
No.
You need to go pee. Okay. You're good too? Is everybody good?
I'm good. You good?
They're good.
I'm good.
Okay. So, you know what? We need to get a.
Mama,
Yeah. No, baby, we're gonna sit right here. Okay. You want to stand up here on Toby? Oh.
Have this.
What is Bill to us? Bill is a friend. He's also going to teach our amazingly intelligent child how to fix cars just by showing him.
Absolutely.
You want to tell Toby? Well, Toby can't go down because we're working in this area. Let go. Let go. You're good. You're let go. See? Adding a 100 shot. Yep. Scotty and Daddy are going over there to see Preston and to see what they're working on.
But I needed you to help me on this.
For sure. Hey, can you stop pulling on my bra, bro? That's not fun for anybody.
Not yet.
No.
When it gets older, it'll be.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, your shoes are coming off.
Uh-oh, you can't have your shoes come off. We gotta have your shoes on.
Yep. He doesn't have socks on, and I said, we gotta get socks on. He goes, these are my feet.
They are?
Mina's feet. He calls himself Mina.
Okay.
Mina's
Okay.
feet. And he did just like that. Mina's feet.
Well, if they're your feet, then you gotta take care of them.
So how good is that gasket still work when it's not in too much? Oh, okay. So that's what you're looking at.
Yeah, the blue part's not worn out.
Okay.
Feel this.
Are you for what? I don't know what you're saying. Are you for what? I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
That's probably
The inside of that look fine?
yeah, it's fine. That's just reversion. That's just some
Here, come here, baby. Oh, you got there.
I always have the back of staying because you know why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah. That just makes so much freaking sense.
No, you can't sit on it, baby. You can stand. Listen, you can't sit in the engine, baby. Why? Look at that cat.
The regular mom and dad excuse that because I
because, yeah.
It's already off.
Yeah.
How bad is this looking?
Not bad at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh,
Just normal stuff.
so it's ready for the 6-cylinder supercharger that goes.
Absolutely.
Now that we've already got it off, I mean,
Might as well put it on.
look, we can hit tires like that, but let's not hit car parts like that, okay? Because you don't want to put any dents.
Is this his new tire?
No, definitely.
We
No,
didn't
he's
put any
buying
new
used
ones on
ones.
there.
He's buying used
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, that's I think they were the front ones that we put on. But yeah, they're marginal.
No, this looks like somebody with burnouts.
Right, no, I'm not. He buys them used. He's been buying them used. Because,
$700.
yeah. That's why I was like, hopefully these aren't.
So $50 to $80 used at these price, great.
Yep.
Yeah, big old monster truck.
At least I know for the Cadillac we got any tire we needed for the Caddy.
$50. Yeah. So,
So I'm gonna help Scotty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start working on
take.
Toby's door. We're gonna shine it.
Nice.
Okay. So you're gonna take it off, or
You
you?
wanna watch that? Stream it?
No, I
Either one.
ask chat.
I would probably do Toby, honestly.
Y'all want to watch them get Toby shined up, start working on body work, or do you want to watch me stand here lording over Bill while he works on my engine? Where would the motor? That is just right there, baby. Like literally, I can see them. No, it's the office space. Go this way. No, not that way. Go this way. No. This way? Yeah, that's the air conditioner, baby. That's that way. What's that way? Bill, whatever sounds good does. Bill sounding good. So you're trying to get it off right now?
Yeah, there's a. You gotta take this one off the head. I didn't want to have to do, but
Why is that? Because it's hard to get off and on?
well, it's blind, so I can't see it.
Okay. No, that's tangerine juice. That's Bill's.
It's blind, and I can't see it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So on this side again.
Hey, hey, Alex. Yes, baby. So do you think we'll have this done in an hour and a half, you think?
Yeah, I'll have done for 30 minutes.
Okay, perfect. I'm not stressing, I'm just saying now is the time to. Oh, that's right, that's right.
What's up, baby?
Nothing else on the bill. Right there. So this should help with the oil consumption?
Well, it's going to help with everything. It's going to help with fuel economy. The
Yeah.
engine will get to normal operating temperature, all kinds of things.
So it's down to half, like there's three holes on the stick, right? And it's on the middle holes. Do I need to go and buy oil and fill it all the way up? Or do I just let it ride?
No, I would just keep it between the lines.
So,
Yeah, I just keep it between the lines.
hey, Lacking Cat, Lovely for would want to say hello. Hello, hello. What's up? And it's cute. Funny. Bill just gave you a peace sign. He's our boring.
Sorry, no gang, no, sorry, I didn't mean to do gang symbols.
No, Lacking Cat is blind, but he knows cars and he does sound system work. And he's a DJ, so he does like DJ work as well. So he can listen to the chat, like he listens to the, and he's like, oh, that's this car or that car. I'm like, God dang, man.
Nice.
So if we have any audio issues, we're like, Lacking Cat, tell us.
So the thing is when you let off the trigger,
Yes.
you slow it down on the let off, and you still go.
Gotta say it in an Australian accent. She's Australian.
Start it and then stop it.
Just let the panel slow it down and start. So I just kind of always make sure I shake myself. This is what's going to happen.
So you know how Priscilla's a perfectionist when it comes to paint?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's worse. Those guys get together and it's be an interesting day. Interesting
Nothing
day.
would get done.
Nothing. Everything would be perfect when the things would be done. It would be perfect when they were done, but nothing would get done. Which is why I would have either one of those guys.
So it's just a random.
Exactly. Do I need to put creator here? That bad?
Thermostat.
Oh, well, Alien was low before we started.
It's probably something on the ground already.
Oh, okay.
Overlapping.
So I have to go buy coolant. Or do we have
body
coolant?
lines and not onto them. When you go onto your
Is
body
there a
line,
special coolant?
it'll burn the paint off the edge, okay? Okay. And you can crank the RPM up. You can go up to 4 if you want.
So is that it?
See how you said, yep.
He doesn't know who to look at because he's just so like excited.
See what we got?
I want to see you do it first.
Okay.
Today I'm putting speakers and putting pretty stuff on the front to match Halloween Decor Friday. We're going to be a matching house cut. That's hilarious. What color is it? Is it like, I'm imagining like bright pink, like bubble gum, but bright pink.
I snare it first, right?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Guys, I just noticed my tail lights are cracked on Toby. They're not broken, so they're still usable. I wonder if these plates have been given out to anybody. Because if not, I want to use them again. Orange and blue, pumpkin colors that react to black. Like, that is amazing. No, there's nothing, nothing silly about that. I love matching.
Thermostat. Yeah, thermostat, which means, you have to take the entire engine apart because Cadillac engineers are, marginal at their best, on their best day. Yeah, government motors, exactly right. Have a good one.
What's he doing today? The intake. So the thermostat stuck open, and just like he was explaining nicely, with no bitchiness at all in his voice, they put it at the very, very back end of the engine, and you have to take the thermostat off to get to
He's
it.
gonna drive his big truck. Watch.
Yeah.
You have to take the intake off to get to the thermostat, so not a big deal. Just normal stuff. Just normal stuff.
Normal stuff that we owe like a mechanic $500-600 for.
Yep.
I don't know what this one costs.
That's a lot of hours.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
Does that sound pretty cool?
boom,
Okay.
shaka-laka-laka.
You already got it off?
Yeah.
Yep, this right here
This caddy thing's yeah, one hit.
is exactly why.
Oh, look at that.
This right here
Stuck.
is this. There's a piece of rubber
Gasket
stuck
in here.
So I couldn't
Here,
open and close.
hold it up.
Stuck it up.
We just replace the gasket and then return that new part. Take the rubber off with it. Thanks.
God.
This one may be all in one deal, so.
Okay,
Oh, you can use for the solder. Oh, you can. Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
You don't even have to clean it.
back to daddy, please.
No, we're just trying to make it shiny.
I don't know. Just came to say hi, not to join it. Here, look at what Bill found.
But if you
Bill
want,
found
but
our
if you
problem.
want to, like,
I didn't know you could clean it.
This may be a different deal. This may have to have
You
all
know
the
what? Honestly, how I
They
started
looked it up. They said that was the
stuff when I was 10 years old on the farm for chores.
So 100. So that's already different.
Hello. Goodbye, life and cat. Don't earn that paycheck. Hello, Greg.
I can
Hello, Greg. Goodbye, life and cat. Oh, I got it from something.
So this right here is the seal. And the seal is broken, which is why it is out.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
So yeah, we got this one for your next round. That's why there's a problem. So this is the wrong one.
What I got was wrong.
Takes that.
They even looked it up, like in a little computer system. So the computer system is wrong.
Yep, this is probably the one we're gonna have to get from.
There's a company called
This thermostat is already like
And the hardest thing to get paint to stick to is consistency, right? Because there's like
How would you go about taking it off?
That's the wrong temperature anyway. That's 100 C and that's an 82 C.
So,
This is what year?
06.
2006 Cadillac 6 thermostat.
so on your aerosol.
That's interesting because they show it being a one piece.
Yeah.
AutoZone, O'Reilly.
So I was there, and he looked it up, and he showed it to me. That's crazy. What are you looking at?
It's just good on that thing.
It's surprising.
Oh no, we're not. You want to look
Yeah,
at
you
what I
can,
was
it's like
looking
what they
at?
call that, the orange
Ready?
or whatever. Where it's
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
damage over time.
No,
You
that's
buff that out. polish that
you
out,
can chop it off with sandpaper.
Yeah,
So
we
that's
made in
the foot.
October of 05.
Pour it out and certain
Right.
Okay, I
Right.
see it. So you could just
No, that's just how the manufacturer put it on there.
So that's 2 parts you gotta take back.
so you can make
But
that.
then, so check this out.
Come this way, baby.
Classes back in the day, they
Because I want to be able to see you.
chop it all off and they get flat. That,
Hey, thank you for following Toast the Goat. I love that. Toast the Goat.
when it only reflects in one,
It's been so long since I thought of that phrase.
so then that causes it to cut fuzzy stuff like every 2 years around you painting on your glasses so it's fuzzy. Like velvet or
Yeah,
something.
shiny.
Yeah.
Remember when it was this shiny?
Yes. I remember my dad bought a brand new thing home. With them.
Come look
Wrong
for, like-
part, by the way. Yeah.
My truck has been sitting in the field. I mean, obviously, you didn't just paint this just now, but it's been in a damn field for that long.
Yeah.
I want to do the whole thing and just leave it. We don't need to paint this.
So
Just
they
buff
have
it
it?
all up.
They don't even answer their phones. They must not be
Oh,
real
right.
interested. AutoZone near me.
This is what silver and black.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
so basically, we had to take the intake off. Wow, look at it. Where did it?
Yeah. Craziness, huh?
So the thermostat is stuck open,
Built in it.
and I don't know if y'all can see it, but the seal is broken.
Hey, yeah, this bill at PFW Speed Syndicate.
And so
You
we
have
bought
a thermostat for
A thermostat, but it's the wrong one. That's what the computer says. Where's my child? Oh, he's got it. Okay.
running towards with the noise.
Yes, that's what he always does.
Another red truck.
So this doesn't come
That
out.
one sounds like it.
We need the whole piece. But in order to, so this sits on the back side of the engine because Cadillac is an engineer. They love all-day projects or something simple. So you gotta take the intake off to be able to reach it. Computer-wise, yeah. Yep. And I even watched him. Like he pulled it up, he types it in,
So nice.
and it popped out up. That was the only piece. What'd you say?
What's that? I'm sorry.
You know my love of Trevor.
Yeah, let me get it. Stand by just a second.
Okay.
I just want to see if you have it.
So-
If you have it, I'll come get it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't hear that. I'm so sorry.
Yes, this whole side was. That's when it got hit. They didn't do a good job.
SRX.
They didn't. You see this rust here?
Yeah, it's a 3.6
This
liter.
rust. No, but this all came from that dent. They didn't. You can see where they tried to fix it, and they didn't.
Thermostat.
Yeah, it was bad. There was this. You know how insurance is. They pick the shittiest.
Correct. Yep.
So instead of replacing the panel, they.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh,
Well,
here's your fart valve.
I fart now.
Yeah. So that lets the air out of that cab.
Oh.
The red truck's parked.
So my ex rear-ended somebody,
How long can?
and then he
how
got
long before you get
rear-ended.
If it's going to be hot and sunny, I'm about to move this
And that's how that.
inside.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get it. Let me give you a pin number. If you need my pin number, I'll give you a pin number so you can get it for me.
They gave us the wrong part. We have to order it.
Oh, shit.
This is what we got,
and this thing
and
is,
what
this
we-
is all with the housing and everything, correct?
Can we just put it back in? See if it works?
Okay, perfect.
Since that hose, get that gasket replaced for us.
All right, my pin number is 114
Oh, yeah.
99181.
Yeah, no, and also, I think the rain went away though, right? Too.
Thank you so much.
This detail stuff inside.
181.
Probably.
Describe the computer yourself. Yeah, I don't know
Very good.
enough
Thank
about
you, sir.
this.
We'll
So-
see you at 3:30.
3:30.
No, that's,
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, he's going to have it for us at 3:30. You can take the truck to get the kids or whatever you need to do.
I'm gonna see mom. Where's my kid?
You don't need to worry
Where's
about
my
him.
kid?
You don't need to worry about him like that. Right? It's just Henry.
As soon as they turn cars on, there he's right there.
He's got street smarts.
See, he does have street
Yeah,
smarts.
leave him alone. He's got street smarts, Mom.
Okay. I don't have check.
This is going to consist of your heater working.
This?
So you don't have heat in this?
No, it's a thermostat. The engine is always cold. So it burns oil and fuel. Because that's what was stuck. So it's stuck open.
So now you're not going to have to put oil.
Yeah.
Like a better gas mileage.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to put the second car in the back of the company because of the
I'm going to go call you.
all the stuff into the
give me 1 second. I gotta go.
Okay, chat. I'm going to take y'all down. Close your eyes. Y'all are right next to this diesel. Getting high, huh, on the fumes? Okay, so, for anybody that is curious, I'll move you to the side a little bit here. So, we got a part. The computer said it was the right part, but physically is telling us it's the wrong part. It will not fit. So, O'Reilly's or whoever has it, but they keep it at their warehouse and not at the shop or the store. So it'll be in on their 3:30 run. So we'll have about 2 hours before we can go pick it up. But basically, since getting this, it's been stuck open. And it's definitely been stuck open for a while before we bought it because it has a check engine light on. And that engine light's like the O2 sensor or whatever that's the heated one that's after the catalytic converter, or wherever the heated one is. I don't remember if it's before or after the catalytic converter. And when I pulled it out, it had a spacer in it, and it was completely black. So that right away told us that they knew there was a problem, and that was their way of getting around fixing the real problem. So there was like 3 other things that could have been wrong with it. So we did the O2 since there was one. And then there was like 2 other things, I can't remember what they were. And we fixed those. And our gas mileage went from 11 miles a gallon to 16, 15 and a half to 16. But the thermostat is just completely stuck open. So it burns oil. We did an oil change, and we put a quart of Lucas in. So 5 quarts of oil, 1 quart of Lucas. And it's been like a week and a half or 2 weeks, and it's already down to half on the stick. So it burns oil. When it gets like towards the end, like lower, I have to put oil in a quart in every day or every other day. Sometimes maybe every 3rd day if I can push it. So this, we decided, screw it, let's just get it fixed. It's my car for the kids. It's getting cold. I don't want to have to check the oil in the dark anymore. I have to check it at like 6:45 and have a flashlight. This thing doesn't sit up on its own. I don't have to be adding oil when it's 30 degrees outside. All the things, you know. Bill said he could get it done, so he was kind enough to do it for us. But unfortunately, the shop sold us the wrong part, because that's what the computer said was the right part. I can't read y'all's chat because Chris has it. And then the other thing we're going to work on hopefully today, Scotty's here. And Scotty is a paintless dent repair guy. Let's get you out of the sun, everybody. He's a paintless dent repair guy. So that is like his income, right? He goes around the country. He has a 5th wheel trailer that he lives out of, like whenever he travels, and he like follows storms around. So he's teaching Chris how to buff and get the car shiny so he can see all the problems with it. You can kind of see on the door a little bit right here where they kind of did a test shine to show him. And then he's going to go through and he's going to try to clean up as much stuff as possible. So when we paint it, it'll be as nice looking as possible. Yeah, I didn't have it.
I think what we're going to do, since it's going to be sunny now,
Yeah.
we're going to put Toby in here.
Okay.
Unless Bill's wanting to tune this or work on the Cadillac in here first.
No, that part will be at 3:30 at O'Reilly's.
Okay.
Or AutoZone. Yeah. Well, we can roll it. No big deal.
Yeah. It's a heavy motherfucker.
So,
But yeah, we could.
there's 4 of us plus 2 in there.
Roll it up into here.
There's 6. What?
You sit on a little stool or something, you can do the lower stuff.
No, we can, look, they might need help moving stuff back there. They would come and help us with this. So let's get Toby in here. And then I'll help him do whatever on
Toby
there.
in here because
You don't want to do all that work outside.
all day long.
Yeah. So let me read y'all's chat.
60 fucking.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a lot of shit, and it's not. Yeah. So this is Toby, a 95 Isuzu pickup, a pup. This is my first car. This physically, this one right here was my first car. My dad bought it new from the factory. He said he wanted air conditioning and a radio, and then they threw, I don't know if you can see, the little brake light on top in for free. And I learned to drive on it. It has no power steering. It had a really heavy clutch. You can see on the windshield on the bottom left, that oval, that was my senior parking sticker. The square above at the top, that's my college parking sticker. When I graduated high school, I asked for 2 things from my parents. 3 things, a cell phone, and I got that. And then that toolbox for college so I could drive and have stuff stored away. and then a radio. And I got one of those cool CD ones where the face comes off, you have to carry it with you. This was in 2001 I graduated, so think on that for a minute and feel old, because I do. But I drove this until my ex rear-ended someone. So he was on 635. I don't know if anybody is in the Dallas area knows how awful of a highway that is. Like, the northeast loop where it was like curves around to go south, like towards Garland, and it was under construction. And he was a paramedic as well, and he was driving to shift in the middle of like the night basically, and somebody broke down and there was no shoulder and it was dark and they didn't have any hazards on, and he hit them, and then somebody rear-ended him, and it took out the radiator, and everybody said it was totaled. So he took it to his parents' farm south of like kind of near Hillsboro, and his dad drove it around the farm until he died about 10 or 12 years ago. And he said I could have it back, and here we are.
Fix the dents. Just have it in place.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you only have to put a couple of bolts in.
Oh. We're gonna keep that V6 badge. Just kidding. What are you looking for? The other side unlocks. That side doesn't unlock. It's locked, so or it's broken. I don't remember. Yeah. So this weighs less than a Fox body. So when it was complete, this weighed less than a Fox body. It doesn't have power, anything. Like, this is the ideal, like, if you want to run in the classes that are like all original, like, you know, it has to have a window and AC and all that. You want to do so? Yeah, so I put a show on. So it has crank windows. It has the rear view that slides. The rear window slides. No power steering. It did have AC. Hopefully we can put it back, or I won't be able to drive it. It has the original bench seat. I'm trying to think of like all the things. Those aren't the original wheels. The original wheels are in the back. They just need tires. But the shop had these and they fit. They're Chevy C10 or S10. I don't remember. But they're Chevy wheels. And they had them, and so to get it off the trailer, they put them on, and then we threw the other wheels in the back. So we'll have to get new tires. We're gonna put like street tires obviously on it, but then once we start putting power down, if we ever get to that point, Preston's Fox body, his tires, he can only use a handful of time before they're too bald for him to use. But they are still enough that we could use because of the power difference between our cars. So we'll have tires from him that we can use. We just would not need to buy the wheels. So we have the engine. We have the transmission, so it's an LS. We have a turbo 400 out of a Buick. So we have the converter and the clutch and all those things that go with it. I don't think we have the actual like hand part of it, like that's inside the cab, but I could be wrong. I don't know how that works. We still need a radiator, but we can't even think about that or the AC compressor until we get the LS put in it, so we can see how much room is in it. We need to get the drive shaft, but we again can't do that until we can get the engine put into it. We'll need we have the wire harness, so that's a fuel tech, I think. We'll need an alternator, a battery, all the other little pieces, I think, like accessory wise, that like a coolant, there's still a coolant reservoir on there. I think that's what that is right there, but I don't know if that's usable still. We gotta get this front end removed. So what you're seeing in the back over here is the core support, and we had them cut it at the window, like at the cab, so that way we have enough of that to make sure we have enough to piece those two together. None of the frame got damaged, it's straight. So we have both fenders, we have the hood, we have...
Bring some totes from the house.
Okay.
For some of the trim stuff.
Okay.
So,
I have Kobe's. Trevor's, I mean. Yeah, I know. I have the front bumper. 3 of the lights are still...
Mustang out
yeah.
there. You want to go look at that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at that.
I didn't know if I could. Oh, sorry, I kicked.
Nice looking car.
Yeah. Look at that, guys.
Way to help them push.
Yeah, go push it. And then ask if they can help us push the Cadillac. So that's heavy in the back because the motor, the reason it's sitting so low in the butt is that the motor's in the back. Hey, listen, you didn't ask, I offered.
I know, we're good.
So they're not putting in the motor or any of that. The owner's doing that. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody call my name. So they're gonna be doing the paint. And this is quite a paint job. Hold on, I'm gonna walk out here. Go high, go high. Go higher. So he says there's at least 9 coats of paint on this already. And you see how it's cracked? That's just the paint cracking because there's so many layers of paint. Yeah. He says at least 9 layers of paint. So all of this,
I see
blue, red, brown. Yeah, including the primer. 9 layers of paint / primer. So you see all the cracking on top? That's all because he said the paint is just so layered and thick that it's just coming off. But it also has, like, as you can see, a little bit of rust damage. He said he lightly tapped that and it just fell off. And that's what rust does. But look at that, guys. It's got seats that are mostly intact. A wheel that is in the right spot. It's even got the rear view, the side mirror.
Here we go. Let the healing begin.
Push it, Dylan!
Yeah, this car is playing on it. This is back when the cars were made out of iron.
Y'all got it good. Y'all doing good.
Out of real metal back then. Pretty much can't hurt you.
So yeah, so it's sitting so far back and the nose is so far up because it has its engine in the back.
Back when that made car.
So, as y'all can see, the shop goes, so they have like a backyard area where they can park their, like, the cars that they're not actively working on, waiting on parts. They have like 4 or 5 trucks back there, a couple of Fox bodies, a really cool old car that I don't know what it is, but it's clean.
Cool old car?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Where at?
That one that's over there by the spray shop. The spray side over here. Not the Fox body, but what's that?
Oh, the Cobra Mustang? That's a,
No. It's in the back.
Oh, that's a 64 Oldsmobile 98.
There you go. I knew it was a number, but I didn't know what the number was. So, yeah, so this is something that he's painted. He had to, it had damage in the back end, so he had to put new panels, fix it, all the things. And then over here is, yeah.
Force push power. I thought
And then this is a truck. So they have a truck already, right? It's out back. And they're gonna take that truck. It was put on, it's be made into a dually. So the truck is like an old 70s Chevy, I think. And the guy paid money to somebody to convert it and make it into a dually and put it on another body. And that body was bad. And so he brought it here and they found this body. I don't know exactly what he said. It was like a 70 something Ford, or it's a Ford going on a Chevy. I don't really know. But this is the kind of work that they do. So they got this painted with just like the paint to keep it from like really rusting through. There's a whole bunch of other stuff on there, like this back end they're gonna take off. They don't need it. Like there's other things on this that they just painted it like real quick to keep it from rusting, is my understanding. But and then we're back here. So this is what I'm going to get Bill to work on today. So this is a Cobra, right? And the history on this, to sum it up, is this guy that owns this bought a built engine, and I forget what engine it is, but it had like the engine and everything, like a kit, right? Famous place, y'all would all probably know what it is if you saw it, or I don't remember the name. And he took it to a shop not in Dallas, Fort Worth area, but like 5, 6, 7, 10 hours away, like Houston or like Shreveport or something, like quite a distance away. And that shop had that engine, this car, for like 2.5 years, quote unquote working on it, and doing a whole bunch of things trying to get it put in. And the guy got fed up with it, and he finally is like, give me my car back. Like, there's no reason for this to take this long. And the car wouldn't like start or something, or it wouldn't stay on or whatever, so he had it towed up here. And it turns out the mechanic that was putting in that engine like pilfered parts off of it and then put in cheaper parts that actually don't work. So like put in a crank that wasn't built for this engine. Like I don't know numbers, so let me just like make up numbers. So like there's 24 crank, and then 24, then like a 68 or something, and it's supposed to have like the 68, but they had a 24. Whatever fits in my LS, that's what's in it or something. And so it wasn't built for that engine. And then like the electrical, the wire harness, he took that off and put another one. That ECU did not work with that at all, so they had to take that off and put it on. Yeah, but the engine is built. I don't know what it is, but basically they have it in, they have it running, and it sounds loud. I don't think it has exhaust. I think that there's no, I think it has a delete, or they haven't attached it yet. But what Bill needs to do is Bill needs to tune it and then do some like minor like buttoning up works, like some minor electrical, just those kinds of things. And then this guy is ready to go. JLH 9395, welcome. Yeah, it's a new Edge, yeah. Right? No, I don't know. Is it an SN? I don't know. Hey, what kind of engine does this have in it? An LS? Oh. What is the brand? Hot Rod Company.
Oh, who built the motor?
Yeah. Hot Rod Company built the motor. It's an LS. So we can get in there. Oh, wait. We're attached to the battery on the ground. So this is what we got going on. Hello from Spain. What part of Spain? I studied abroad in Spain, in Valencia, for like a summer. Try to learn Spanish. Didn't stick because everybody wanted to practice their English with me. Best seafood I've ever had in my entire life. I lived across the street from the football stadium in downtown Valencia. You live in Madrid? Born in Leon? Okay. Yeah, I went to... So we flew into Madrid, and then we did a bunch of, like, touring every weekend around. Great. I loved it. I love being able just to jump on the train and go anywhere. Then we went from... At the end of the trip, we went from Valencia to Barcelona, and then Barcelona to Germany, and then Germany, because my brother lived in Germany at the time, and then from Germany to Paris, and then Paris home. I sound rich, but it was literally, I had to study abroad in order to graduate college, and while I was over there, it was just so much cheaper just to travel, because you went everywhere. I just bought a train pass, and I wish the United States had stuff like that. Just jump on a train and go places. Yeah, Daniel. This also had a working Ford engine. I think that was like Bill's like was commiserating. I don't know, whatever the word. He wasn't complaining. He was just like, man, it had a good engine in it too, but he really wanted an LS. So.
No, it had a good engine. Somebody told him he couldn't make no more power than the Ford engine.
Oh, they sold him this. So it had a good.
No, the person built the motor, then it told him.
No, the person who tried to put the motor in for him.
Yeah, it was helping him with it. They told him you couldn't make no more power with the Ford motor.
That's silly. It just costs a little bit more. I know so much Spain. I love Spain.
How much money he has in it now?
He could have had that motor. Dang. Yeah, if I could go back and live anywhere, it would probably be Spain. The building I studied Spanish in was older than Columbus coming to the United States. The University of Valencia was founded in like, the building I was in, I think was built in like 1402 or something like that. No, this is an LS swap. The worst part about Spain was leaving Spain and not being able to eat seafood for like 2 years because nothing is as fresh as it was there. You hate seafood? Oh, because you haven't had good seafood. In Spain, I lived on the coast in Valencia, right? They would go and they would pull the fish out of the sea and then put it straight onto your plate. It was so good. It was still alive, like, as you ordered it, basically. Oh, they could have done a coyote swap. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Do you want me to move my camera?
No.
Is this your tree?
I think it was
Go ahead and just remove that.
quite full of water now.
Hey, popcorn shrimp for me. That's as far as I'd go. Oh no, the tuna was so good in Spain, but the paella. Oh man, you have to try it in Spain. Yeah,
Oh, Dylan's over here working, man.
yeah, he is. I envy you. Building cars in Spain, can't build extreme cars on the road. It's illegal. Yeah, that's what a lot of people that come in from Europe say. That it's hard. Like, we watched drag racing from like somewhere in England, and it was just so funny to see like their extreme drag racing. We're like, that's every day for us. I can't remember where it was. It had a funny name. I can't remember.
Oh, the British.
The British
It's a
one.
British track. I can't remember. It starts with an S, I think.
Yeah. The seafood. Okay, also, Spanish Chinese food. There is just something about. I know it sounds silly, but I don't know what is in Spanish Chinese food. It is the best Chinese food I have. I ate just as much Chinese food in Spain as I did Spanish food. As much seafood. There was a place in Madrid that was near the museum where Picasso, that really big one that's like 10 feet tall and like 30 feet long, and that has like the bull on it. I can't remember what it's called. There's a seafood, a Chinese restaurant like around the corner from that. I ate there 3 times in one weekend. Oh yeah, they have good ham. They have such good meat. Paris was fun. I enjoyed it. But there's not, like, if you've never been to Europe and you want to go, you can only go to one country in Europe. Spain. They got beaches. They got all the castles, all the churches, all the food, all the history. Hey, go get your shoes on.
Fucking that shit up over there. Yeah, look at them. Fucking it up.
What?
Fucking it up.
Shut up.
Yeah, we're kind of doing a little bit. Yeah, he changed the engine.
Where'd that rag go? Scotty still have it?
Huh?
Hey, you still got that rag on you?
Yeah, and it's funny is that that's my truck that we're working on, and it has no engine in it. We're putting an LS. So that's the LS engine that's going on it. That's the engine and trans that came out of it.
Yeah.
Columbia has 2 of the best things you enjoy.
Very shiny.
Yeah, so I would go to Spain when I was in Spain, and I would just sit, and the servers always thought I was so funny, right? Because I'm like, I want you to tell me what should I eat. Tell me where should I eat and what should I eat. Pick me. Don't tell me what it is. Pick it for me and let me eat it. And the worst thing I had was one paella where the rice wasn't cooked all the way, but the seafood that was in the paella was incredible. Anywhere in good Spain, yeah. Anywhere. Literally, I traveled every weekend
Is it shiny?
to a different spot in Spain.
Is that crazy?
I literally love Spain. It's amazing. Like I said, I went to, hey, don't do that, baby. Because you're going to mess up what Daddy's buffing out.
Why on that food?
Yeah, all are good. Yep, all the food. Any of the food I ever had that was bad was because it wasn't cooked right, but you could taste how good it was supposed to be. The worst food I had in Spain, let me tell you this. My roommate that I went with and a few other students that I went with were craving, because we're from Texas, we love Mexican food, right? And there was this Mexican restaurant around the corner from where we stayed, and they're like, we gotta go. And it was the worst food I think I've ever had in my entire life. Like, I don't think that the guy that owned the restaurant had ever tasted Mexican food, let alone like knew how to cook it. Like, it looked like he looked at pictures of Mexican food and then just tried to replicate it. It had no flavor to it. But then we went to a different Mexican restaurant in a different city. I can't remember what the city was, but it was like on a hill, and it was like surrounded by like a stone wall. I can see it in my head. I can't think of what it is. It has a big tree that you kiss. You kiss it to find your true love. Anyways, they had a Mexican restaurant there, and it was so good. But they didn't have lines. In Nebraska, you get that, yeah. The cheese, like the cheese that they put on like the enchiladas was like nacho cheese from like a baseball game, but like without any flavor added to it. Like, it was the color and consistency of like nacho cheese from a baseball game, but it had no taste. That's a gasket, baby. It goes on the engine, I think. You can pick it up. Thank you for asking. Yeah, go ask Bill what that is. He'll tell you. You gonna buff those out?
No, I pulled it off before I was supposed to.
Oh, not public school nacho cheese. Yes, exactly. That was literally the only thing that was inedible in all of my time there.
So all of a sudden the fucking
Sun came out.
no, this shit started to showing up.
Oh. Yeah, same. I love nacho cheese. Yeah, baby. So, for anybody that's new, typically Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're at the racetrack streaming drag racing, right? Though Yellow Belly has new hours for a little while, hopefully temporary. So we'll be only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Though this weekend is Halloween, so we'll probably only do Saturday and Sunday at the track. And then this is a shop, Asyulum. They build out cars and like performance stuff and do paint and body work. And we cleaned out one of their bays that they weren't using, and they're letting us work on our stuff. That's
Yeah, so this one right here, this gasket, went behind this cover right here. So when we put this cover on, we had a brand new gasket. See, look, this fits right there. Look. See, it fits like that. Well, it's backwards. It fits like this. See? There's already a new one behind it. That's where it goes. Isn't that cool?
Well, if you're working on something nice, you'll have to watch that.
Yellow Belly doesn't close.
So you could do your small.
So Texas is really good for drag racing when it comes to that. So XRP and Yellow Belly don't close. They might close like a day or two or a weekend here and there depending on the weather. But I don't know what the temp has to be for them to open. But
Like this. See how this has
yeah.
a round spot right here? So that round spot goes right there like that. See how this has a hole? Yeah, just like that. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Pretty neat, huh? There's all kinds of gaskets like that.
Yours is closing for the season. Yeah, that I feel bad for people who have to close for the season. And yes, so that's Scotty, one of our friends. You've seen him at the track if you ever watched the Yellow Belly. He has the Golf, right? Is it Golf? Yep. Okay. I feel like that's wrong every time I say it. Golf R.
Mama, I'm not able to tell me it.
Yeah, I told you if you would take it to him, he would tell you, hey, don't step on it.
Why?
Because.
Yeah.
And
That's a standard parent answer.
yeah.
Because.
Yeah. So we gotta get a tune on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tune and then.
Yeah, they
Oh yeah, this
swapped
is a
it.
monster.
Really?
Yeah, this is a 600 horsepower engine, 600 horsepower, 6 liter, or 6.2. It's really a nasty little car. It's pretty awesome. They bought the engine from the hot rod company, and it's fully built, and it sounds amazing. It's probably in the 525, 530 foot-pounds. Yeah, built those two.
You know what we would need? That gate at our house.
Yeah.
This.
Ooh.
And open that door.
I do
Walk
something
that
like
door
that
and
and
just
it
go
wears through in 10 minutes. I can't get away with it.
I want to bring chili up here.
She would go right under.
Man, I
I
can't
feel like we could stake her down
I just
somewhere.
don't have a shop for that stuff yet.
What is the temperature they usually close the tracks at? What is the temperature they usually close the track at?
It's about to be your
Remember?
work season too, isn't it? Spring, you're done for the year.
I'm just working on it.
No, don't touch that. It's a bee. I don't remember if my brain shut off halfway through thinking.
I got my tools up in Salina.
So I'm gonna talk with
I think it's a mud dauber.
talk with
So if you leave her
Taylor.
alone, she'll leave you alone,
He
okay?
said that he will.
Yes.
If you mess with it, it'll sting you, and you'll cry.
Not those guys over there that we're gonna put some on. So if you want a onesie twosie thing, let me know. I'll get one.
And you know what? He's going to give us the meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me the money.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Actually, I don't think Taylor would do that.
no, that's the way I want anybody.
Yeah.
Especially if he doesn't know what it is he's going to do.
Go that way. Balance and go that way. So she can fly
So,
away.
I mean, I don't care.
She's trying to fly away, but she's
But
afraid.
beat or something.
Okay,
I
so
take
come this way. This way.
I wouldn't be like,
No, yeah, you're a giant. Come on, giant.
kind
Come
of
on, come this way.
him. I wouldn't do a flat rate, but then he's not going to want to do a percentage.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a percentage.
So Chris is, so Scotty does paintless dent repair, and he's teaching Chris how to buff out the car so it's shiny, so he can see the dents, and then learn how to help take those dents out. And then that way Preston has a smooth surface to paint.
Yes, sir. What's that?
That wasp, I'm trying to get him away from it.
Oh, you gotta leave the little wasp alone. They'll get you. Those are not our friends.
Don't do that.
Those are not our friends.
Don't do what I just did.
Wasps are not our friends.
I went for him because he was cold and not moving very fast.
Yeah.
Okay? Yep, now don't do what I just did, okay?
I forgot.
Don't do that.
I forgot you had your license. Yeah, I'll just have Taylor and just toss them over to.
Yeah, absolutely.
But Taylor said he'd throw some. I talked to him 2 days ago.
Kidding.
Oh, let's not touch
Yeah.
that on the car, baby.
Okay.
Can you go
Yeah,
some
he said, hey, if you guys, he said,
Let's just
he
go
said,
try,
we'll get some
okay?
stuff. He said, if you want some.
Yeah, let's just go
Yeah,
try.
I said, just-
We're coming right back.
Because I told him.
Bill
I
and
said,
Scotty are saying you need to go try.
He said, man, I can't. I don't have room for more guys. I said, I already told you about Scotty. I got steak. He said, oh, we can work that out. It's just absolutely. Let's do that. Let's do that.
If we both go together,
Yeah.
we might be able to come back.
He's
And hopefully he's like, hey, I need this back in a week.
yeah. He's fine. And he's a
And
good
hopefully it's a
dude.
van and we're just gonna take it. It's like $12,000.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, he will definitely do that. Because he said, man, he says, was when I talked to him about that, he said, man, I'm full up right now. And I said, okay. I said, well, look. I said, I have another building we can do stuff in. I said, if you get overfilled, if you get overwhelmed or whatever, and you get something that has to be done because you don't have enough guys, you got everybody wants theirs done day after tomorrow, and you only get 6 rental cars or whatever, dude, let us know, and you can keep it away from your guys. We won't piss them off, and we'll take it over. He says, we're going to do that. And then I talked to him two or 3 days ago, Friday or Saturday, and he said, man, I just had an answer for your guy. And I go, okay, cool. I said, well, we can still do the thing. He said, yeah, we need to talk.
Good. Because that'd be fantastic because I've got like just enough coming in at the other shop. Because we're sitting right now, and it's been there since yesterday, and I might not even get the approval until 5 o'clock on Friday, and
Right.
then I start working on Saturday. It's
Right.
Like
Right.
we're just having them trickle in, and that's kind of what I want. Just
Yeah.
to kind of.
Well, we can hand pick them.
and stuff.
We can hand pick them.
That'd be fantastic with what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Why
then the
don't you
key
give
is,
it to
and then
me?
the key is, we just go down there and say, hey Taylor, throw us a bone, buddy.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, look, I don't know what you pay your guy. I said, pay us less. I said, just give
Dude,
us something.
If he's got if he's got
Yeah.
Brazilians in there, so what's been happening with my industry lately? There's this one main guy, his name is Mano, and he's getting all the Brazilians and Italians that work underneath him, right?
Right.
He's got 300 of them here in the country working underneath. So he's spending $1 million by getting them here. He puts them in pairs. He gets them basic tools. He gets them a hotel. He gets them a car. He gets them plane tickets. They work there for 90 days, right?
Then we'll go back.
Mano goes to the shop. There might be a $12,000 ticket in his vehicle. And Mano goes to the shop and he'll be like, $1,500. And he'll only pay his guys $500 because they take it back to Brazil.
Yeah.
And you
Which
times
is
that by 5. And it's really
living like a king.
$2,500 there.
Which is living a king.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of them are good technicians, but some of them
Well,
are
and they're
working
getting
for
all
flat
but
rates.
if they're getting all their money, if they're getting all their bills paid
You
while
have the
they're here,
profit, I
$500 on a rig, and then take work here for 9 days and take $5,000 home.
Oh, baby.
Dude, are you kidding?
So the deal that I have now is I'm
Is
working
that shiny now?
10% ticket. Okay. So like that means there's an R&I guy that
Yeah.
he trims the car. Well, I get that money too because that's the
Chat
ticket.
go.
So we take expenses off the top. But like rental car fees, they don't come from my set.
No, they come from there.
Yeah, we'll get that side in a minute, baby. Come
So
on.
we just have to figure out
We'll
what
ask,
the deal
we'll
is.
ask him which one his is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you do it this way? Do you do it that way? Because that's what will make the difference on the number. Gross or
100%.
net.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He's giving them a flat rate and they're working.
Yeah, yeah. He's not doing that. Taylor's not doing that. I know that.
But most of the Brazilians, that's what they're working for. I love the Brazilians, but I hate the Italians. The
We need
Italians
to bring that fridge
so
over,
hate Americans.
set it out here, and
Yeah.
Fucking hate
They need to go
pressure
home.
wash.
They need to stay over there and I did look at
And
them.
they're always in a shop with like full of cars, kicking soccer balls and shit. I'm like, no, not in here. Like,
You
so
understand that
funny.
we're here to do dent repair, not dent installations.
Oh, you guys, they just want to keep their.
I
soccer
literally just took my fucking sunglasses off because I couldn't see what I was doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the sun comes out.
Okay. Well, as soon as you put it back on, the sun's going to go behind that big cloud, but it's going to wait until you get your glasses back on.
Jesus. What's up, chat? All right, I finished.
so is there anything I can help
I
you
didn't
with
do
on
the
this?
very bottom
No.
trim,
Did
but
you
I
already
did
put
the
the
side.
sensor in?
Yes.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm going to grab my laptop.
Excellent. Yeah, so it's purple. Okay. This is a Mustang. Yeah.
It's cool. I don't like it. I think it needs to be painted. It needs a That's for downforce.
Well, you can't call me that, okay?
Only sometimes.
Oh, so sometimes if I so last night I'm going off an edge. I'll see if I can get a 10 more.
Oh, go get your laptop. Okay. So you said paint thinner for that?
Yeah, some kind of paint thinner, we can maybe get that off. Can you just buff it right off?
No,
Oh, yeah.
because it'll shine through on the next coat of paint.
Yeah, if you sand that, it'll sometimes come back later. Have you guys had that happen? So if you sand this paint and prime it, that will show through the primer.
Most times we take this one thing and roll this down.
Oh, will you? Well, we're gonna push them to save you guys time.
Yeah.
You guys not want me to fix all the little details?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what we're doing, trying to get shine on
Hell
it.
to the yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that'll speed up the body process.
Yes. Yeah. And it shows off everybody's work, and it shows off my dominating skills. Come on, you.
Nice.
I can't whistle, but I can snap.
Nice.
That's my loudest I can whistle.
His wheelies? That's all he wants.
Yeah, if all we have to do is do some little tiny glaze less,
Well, yeah, all the little
Let's do
stuff.
it.
If I can do some little stuff.
let them knock all that shit out, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be long before we paint it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
I'm just piddling. Like they say.
Hiddling.
Until Bill finds me a little stuff I can fix.
Did you find it? The computer?
Yeah, DK's bringing it over.
Oh, so it's not here, as in like
It's at the other damn
here.
shop.
Damn it.
My laptop.
For the two minutes.
Okay, I have mine here. Let's start over.
I could start. Yeah, I have to start over.
I have mine here. My cable.
So what program did you use to?
You need to
This
learn how
uses
to
H,
change
this uses Holly. This is Holly Terminator X.
Would it be a
software.
different one for mine?
Yep. Yours is going to be the Phytech software.
Okay. Phytech, I thought it was Fuel Tech. Phytech.
Oh, Fuel Tech would be nice. That's a $6,000 joke. You
I just,
told.
I didn't know. I just read it. I thought I was ready.
Yeah, no. Fuel Tech is. I would say right now, I would go Motec. I would probably put Fuel Tech and Dominator, a Fuel Tech and a Dominator system about the same. That Terminator and the Terminator and the Dominator are the same, but the Dominator just has more inputs and outputs.
Depending on what fuel tech you get.
Yeah, the top of the line Fuel Tech.
Got it.
The top of the line Fuel Tech I would say is second, and then but the bottom of the line Fuel Tech I'd rather have a Holly all day.
And this has a Holly.
Correct. That's
So,
what's
like-
also on Preston's. as
So
well.
like, what is it that makes them? I love it. I have a picture. He got that guy.
Your dad doesn't know shit, so somebody better tell this
But
kid
these
what
two,
to
these
do.
two look at this. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So what makes a good versus bad when it comes to that? Like
Well,
what?
it's not really good versus bad. There's
Or why would you,
so-
other than money, why would you want one or another, or why
Well,
does it
for
not?
example, on a Motec, for a Motec system,
And Motec is
there are 150 different tables to adjust.
Oh, wow.
You can get
Okay.
down to fine tuning everything.
So that would be so overkill on that truck.
It's overkill on most everything.
Okay, so like that would be a
That's
Pro
something.
mod
So
or a,
no. So we run the. So I run. So I have a. There's a Motec system for the GTR. GTR has 4 different cam timing sets. It's got. I mean, you can do. It's ridiculous what you can do with it. There's so many inputs and outputs and so many variables and so many things you can control. So it's all about processor speed, the software development, making sure that it communicates correctly with all the sensors and what's going on in the engine. The more rudimentary you get, the more mechanical you can be. I mean, the less sensors you need, the less everything. So I love the Terminator on Preston's car. I just love it. That's what's because after playing with his as much as we have, which has not been a lot, that's what's going to go on my Coyote. I'm using the Terminator on the Coyote and just go that route.
So what is the cheapest one that you would ever put on anything? Like you would never go below this, or which ones would you just say aren't worth time or money to put on? Is there anything like that, or are they all pretty?
No,
decent?
they're all pretty much the same. I mean, they're all. You just have to learn. Just have, for example.
What?
Mega Squirt.
Yeah, the original Mega Squirt, they're pretty decent now. But they're all. So the thing about those, the open source ones are a little difficult because there are so many people that make softwares for them, so you can operate and change things around.
Right.
I like the ones that are developed. Holly's developed.
Okay.
You Holly's software on the Holly. That's it. It's consistent. They're the same. They do big upgrades. They make sure everything works, and then they send out a refined product. Ace's fuel injection system, which is we do a whole bunch at the other shop. Ace's does okay, but we've done the vast majority of the dang refining for those people, because their engineers are. So we've had to figure out all the things.
Ozone.
There's just a whole bunch of.
What up, Ozone?
I love Holly because it's refined and it's refined by Holly, and they have engineers that actually race their cars.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it makes a difference on what they're doing.
I got a truck over there you can play bar.
Yeah, I'll do it. Which one?
The red one.
Here you go,
Oh, yeah?
Ozone.
I'll knock it out.
It's an LS swapped Cobra.
That's easy enough.
They're about to put a tune on it.
Just so you guys know, the guy who LS swapped the Cobra needs to be bitch slapped.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They didn't do the Cobra. They didn't do the LS swapping. They're just fixing it.
Yeah. And then clean the inside of it out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our thing is
They pulled
like
out a 464 valve with all the good stuff on it to put in an LS. I don't understand.
it seems.
Love
Like,
LSs too. Love LSs. Just
why do that when you have it already?
yeah. I mean, put an LS in the V6 Mustang. Don't take a Cobra apart and put a damn LS in. It's just nuts.
It seems like you need a degree to tune like HP tuners.
No, you really don't. Well, HP, you just have to know where everything is, and that's the difference. The problem with Aces, it's like they never looked at anybody else's software, or when they looked at it, they said, we won't want to do it like them, so you've got to learn everything different.
Yeah.
And I'm old, so I only have a finite amount of space in my brain to remember where everything is.
Yeah.
Might have just developed a leak somewhere else. You must be in there messing around.
I'm just love it, but I'll stick to my old guy. What's your old guy, Ozone? Yeah. So the reason I was asking about like low end stuff is like, yeah, baby. What, baby?
What's part pretty stupid in that van?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Piece after piece.
Yeah, pull each individual. I mean, so the boots slide onto the coil, and after about 50,000
Volvo,
miles,
that's
they
right.
rot out and degrade. So when you pull the coil out, the coil comes to the center, and the rubber stays on the bottom of the deal, and then you got to pick it out.
Dig it all out.
I mean, like piece at a time. It probably came probably 100 pieces. Oh yeah, it's hard. It's hard for sure.
I got so the body pieces I got are from a rodeo.
Yeah, I saw the badge on that.
Got any somewhere?
But the
What car?
headlights and the grill don't match.
Dylan?
You wouldn't have been able to use them anyway.
I could have actually. I could have put it all.
Is
on,
it?
but
It's not leaking oil, right? It's leaking water. What's it leak? Water.
except for this
How
one.
bad?
Yeah, all yeah, the turns are
Did it overheat real bad, or just?
There's no point in buying new headlights just to right?
Yeah. It's a few Volvo.
Don't look at it.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's like I remember one time the ex-wife said, ran something completely out of oil, and she said, I said, honey, there's a red light on the dash. She said, well, I thought it would flash or something. I said, when the red means stop. You've learned that since that's Mr. Rogers crap, right? I mean, good Lord.
The gauge on the RV is pixelated, like you can barely read.
Yeah.
You can't read the mileage.
Right.
But when we turned on with that issue that you fixed,
Yeah.
it said turn off engine now. I'm like, shit, I can read that.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I had a red check engine light, and then it
Yeah.
was flashing up there, turn
Yeah.
off engine. I was like, okay.
So you waiting on him? You want me to give you mine?
No, we can just start over. It's fine. I can start over.
Fast car days are over. Stick to
You have
motorbikes.
a whole bunch of work done on that one.
This Dylan right there,
Doesn't matter.
he prefers the motorcycles.
Basically starting over. Right?
What kind of motorcycle do you drive?
Let's work on the other one, but it doesn't matter.
Ozone's in England.
Yeah, that's what made it shiny.
He's our mechanic. He's never steered us wrong. Every time, and it's hard because he has to translate from England English to American English when it comes to parts and stuff because sometimes they're called different.
They are called different.
But he does custom
Quality?
custom transmission stuff. He gets manufactured in
Oh,
Italy.
nice.
Yeah.
Drive shafts for like 2,000 horsepower GTR stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
He's like, he has some like real good hookup.
Yeah.
You would know, you would hear it and go, oh, he's got that. Like, we need to keep him in touch.
No doubt.
When
That's
you're ready to go to
awesome.
the salt flats.
A BMW S1000 RR 225.
Oh,
horsepower.
bike. Yeah. Bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nasty bike.
Yeah, that's what he
Good
drives.
luck keeping them engine in one of them.
Those
That's
are
what
great.
those Rough Riders
those are
all
awesome.
rode for a long
Those are
time.
crazy.
They were all riding them at the gut.
Those 1000 cc
Those 1,000 RRs.
Look, he's
You
already
seen him
got
at the
the
gut?
mechanic crack.
You don't like them?
Well,
They're
the
fast, bro. They're fast as shit.
Engines are weak.
Are they?
Yeah, might as well.
But like, I mean, they gap a Busa like nothing,
Busa's heavy
and it's
as fuck.
300 more CCs or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not.
Boost is heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, your V6 is not a normal V6.
Come on, man.
He also has a 98 CBR 900 and a 74 Honda CB 754.
My Grand National that I drove every day.
Yeah, I have no idea what any of this is. Yeah.
The Grand National that I drove every day ran 590s.
Oh, wow.
That was my everyday driver.
Jeez.
Bet you
And what happened to that? You sold it?
I sold it to a Dallas Cowboys player.
Nice.
Bet you that dude has the BMW knocked the oil paint out of it once or twice already.
Jesus. Have you knocked the oil paint out of your BMW once or twice, Ozone? Daniel says, my girlfriend drove her Equinox with a bad rear main seal. Popped, and unfortunately she ran out of oil and seized the engine. That's my worst fear, is a seized engine in that one right over there. Also, the Trooper that I had before, the manufacturing of how the oil system, the return was smaller than the input, and so it naturally burned oil, and so like that was the number one problem of people doing oil changes and not realizing it just burned all the oil off of it. Is that a regular computer?
Okay, I got this
That looks
one.
like a.
This is one of the bulletproof, you know.
It looks like what I had on the ambulance.
Yeah, it's exactly, probably was one that you had on an ambulance. Because I bought these.
Does that have the Holly software on it?
Yeah, it does.
Carbon stump has a lower profile.
It should be in the car.
Grand National, now they're super expensive. Yeah. So Preston, who has the Black Fox body, loves them. And yeah, they are super expensive. It sucks because it's like 5 or 10 years ago, all these cars that I would love to have bought
Guy
are
had
cheap.
30 to 40 Grand Nationals on his lot at a time. That was an everyday occurrence. He was the Buick guy.
And did he sell them?
No, that was all customers.
Oh, geez. Okay.
All customers.
That's crazy.
I'll find some old pictures of the shops. You can see them just lined up against the fence. Like our lot was as big as this whole
His
cul-de-sac.
dad was the man
Wow.
who came to the GM at the Grand National.
That's crazy.
We had them. I have pictures of them, like starting at probably that street down there, like down here, just lined up against the fence.
That's insane.
I'll get motors, tuning, what the transmission work, whatever.
I'll go back into that world, really.
I've had 7 of them.
So,
Go back into that world.
are the Grand Nationals the...
Find something, one thing, and specialize on it.
Those guys spend stupid money on it too, and
But-
you already have the name.
So is the Grand National, like, there's 3 versions, or is it Grand National one of the 3 body
So
styles?
if it was a Grand National, it was a Grand National. It only painted black with black and gray interior. Now they've had T-types, which have the same drivetrain, but they can come in different colors and different trim packages.
Hold on. Henry. Go show Bill. Go show Bill. Go show Bill Preston. Come on. Okay, ouch. Okay, so Grand National wasn't just a car, it was the interior and everything?
So that's what they called the trim package. That was the 3.8 V6, the turbocharged motor, and a Grand National, an 86, 87 intercooled car, which would be the one you wanted if you had one. It only came black on the outside with a black and gray interior.
Why were those the 2 years that you'd want?
Because those are the only ones that are intercooled. They had 84 and 85 and like 83. They had some other odd years, but they were T-type cars, but they were garbage.
Okay.
They didn't have anything figured out.
So if you were to buy one that was a roller, would that be worth anything to put anything in, or just to have the look?
I'm gonna buy a roller.
We're gonna build one. Yeah,
I'm gonna put it in the turbo. I'm gonna build turbo LS. That's what I'm gonna
So that's what I mean. Like I just didn't know if like that was you know, when people put LSs in Fords, people are like, oh, what the fuck are you doing, right? So like, okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. I would love to build another GM-based motor, but you're talking $6,000 for a block.
Yeah.
$8,000 for rotating assembly. Another $5,000, $7,000 for heads.
So the Turbo 400 we have, would that have been? It's a Buick. Would that have been in it?
That's what I would have bought
For it? I didn't realize. So I started following this guy on TikTok like a week ago. All he does is transmission rebuilds. I didn't realize the Turbo 350s and the Turbo 400s were like 40 years old. I thought they were like he said you can't buy new parts on these. You have to buy old and then redo them. He's like, the planetaries are so hard to come by. They're selling for $500 each.
Well, they make the aftermarket sets,
Ones,
but
but
they're expensive.
expensive. Yeah, he said he's like, oh, I'm gonna rebuild this one, and had like a whole bunch of stuff wrong with it, with all like old parts from another. And with labor, it's gonna be $1,500. But if I were to buy the new parts, it'd be $2,000 just
I have
for.
a turbo funner in my car. Mine's just a Chevy bolt pattern on it.
Yeah.
Only you could take everything in the internal and swap
Move it out.
Just the bell housing. Because I have to get
I have a Buick 3.8 liter Series 2 slightly built, an 01 Buick Regal GS. There's something about like that 80s and 90s cars I just like.
I've also had an 89 Turbo TA. That was the only Trans Am made. It was called the Pace car, and it had the Turbo V6 and another Grand National in it. But the heads were different. They had front-wheel drive heads on them. They called them front-wheel drive heads because the heads had to be narrow to clear the shock towers in the Trans Am.
Okay.
We've worked on a lot of those.
Okay. So if you were just to get a roller, it doesn't matter like what year you get, or was there enough body difference that they're...
I think it's 81 and up. You can make 81 and up look like an 87.
Okay.
They weren't built after 87. That's when they stopped that body style.
Yeah, that I remember because one of my partners on the ambulance, he was a car guy, loved them, and he would buy and sell them just for pennies, basically. And when he get tired of it, he would just sell it. He would just fix what he needed to. And now it's like you can't. Hey, baby, listen.
No, I should have. If I would have kept all the ones I had.
What?
If I would have kept all the ones I had, just plugged them instead of just selling them at the time for nothing.
And put a code in, yep.
I mean, I used to give rollers away to people at the shop, and we would take the shit we wanted off of them. We would just give the roller away or sell it for hardly nothing. That I could probably get 30 grand for now.
Yeah.
I mean, they were clean still, but we had so many of them. It was like
Because I remember.
we were just like, what do we do with this? We have fucking 5 more over there. Fuck it.
Mama, I want to get some more.
That's all I
Not
wanted
from
to.
Daddy, dude. Okay. You can't go near Daddy.
That's hard to think of. I used to get GM all over the way.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
I sold the T-top, everything interior roller one time. It was late, this mine's perfect, but it's still fucking mine. Because I had like 3 more down here, back to the tank.
What am I going to do with all these?
That's how I feel with like the Chevy square body trucks. Like that they used to just be everywhere, and now you can't find them.
Yeah, you want to use that? Okay.
Yeah. So Preston's dad and grandfather. So Preston owns the shop. He's the owner and driver of that Black Fox body at Yellow Belly. His dad and his grandfather had shop. I don't know if it was the same shop or if they each had their own shop growing up, but they built performance engines and paint jobs and all the things. Hey, let's not do that, baby. Let's see if there's one that we can play with, okay? Let's come over here and let's ask Bill. Okay? Say, Bill, is there something that we can wrench on that's not gonna... Do y'all have like a bad company for bolt and bolt stuff? And I don't want him to touch any motors out of it. He's trying to put this in our LS and I don't
I know, I kept telling him, I said, this is the only oil you can use.
Let's get you a socket right now. Okay, you can put it in this hole, you can put it in any of these holes right here. Okay, you can put it in any
Bought
of
your
these.
73 Nova with the C's engine, zero rust for $50.91. Dang, I'm so jealous. Like, I've always been interested in cars, but no
Come
one,
with me, we'll get the right size for you.
no one ever like took me serious. Like trucks, trucks are my thing. I've always loved trucks. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go with Bill. Do that. I've always loved trucks. My dream truck is like an '85 Chevy step side, right? But I love old '70s and '80s trucks. I love '90s trucks. I love I don't like the new trucks. I don't like the giant front ends and stuff. I lost where I was going with that. But Ozone, if you're still here, we are, by we I mean Bill. You can't really see. Let's see if I can get over here. You see that the Cadillac's hood is up. So we took out the thermostat. It was stuck open. Let me go find it for you. Hold on.
So you start by hand. Put it out right there. Yep, just like that. Let's get started by hand first. Start by hand. Start with the hands. Put it in there. Turn it a little bit by hand. Now you can turn it around.
So the thermostat was stuck open. We knew that based on all the symptoms and everything else that we fixed, right? And so finally, so we had to take the intercooler or whatever, not the intercooler. My God, my brain just literally shut off, guys. The top part of it, it goes on the top. All together now. Let my brain come back together. This sits on the back of the thermostat sits on the back of the motor. But look and see the seal's caught. And so we got the part. I went to the store and got the part, and they sold us just this part, and this doesn't come out of here. And this is rated for 82 Celsius, and the part that I was sold was more than that, 100. So
212 degrees instead of one.
So is that saying that that's what it tries to?
That's when it opens.
And that's too hot for the engine.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you get it all the way in there? Did you get it all the way in there? Dude, I'll be right there. Would you go turn the other one? Put
Yeah.
the other one in too, because the other one's sitting in
Here,
there.
show me the other one. Yep. Oh,
Turn
okay.
the other one in.
Yeah. So we ordered the part from O'Reilly's or AutoZone or wherever, but you don't get it out, baby. Just go and wrench on it. Okay, go do it. So this part doesn't come out, right? It's all one piece, right? And so the AutoZone or O'Reilly's, I don't know who had it in stock, but only had it in their warehouse. So we have to wait till 3:30, which is like in an hour for the truck to come in. And then, so while we're waiting, so Chris and Scotty are doing so Scotty is a paintless dent repair. You did it, good job, dude. Put it back in it. Get it tight. And so obviously that front end is not from that truck, right? So we're gonna have to paint everything. And there's lots of little dings and dents. It's a 95, so it's, oh my God. It's 30 years old. I feel so old. Oh man. Anyway, so there's dents in there, and so Scotty's teaching Chris how to buff the car to make it shiny so you can see all the dents easier and see where you need to repair. And then he put the panel back on, even though the front needs to be pulled out more, because it's easier to do that like with the panel on the car, right? So he just kind of stuck it on there to show Chris like what to do. And then they're gonna buff it out and then basically get all the little dings and stuff out. Obviously that's gonna take longer than just like one day. That's gonna be a while before we can even paint it, but then they'll be ready to be painted. Cars I could have bought in the early 90s. A 71 Mach 1 for $1,000. 71 Dodge Charger, $1,000. Shelby. Oh, so speaking of all these cool cars.
Mama, I'm did it.
You did it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Bill's almost done
I'm gonna need
his spot. What?
I'm gonna need the other one.
You need another one? Okay, give us a minute and then Bill can get you another one. What we need for him, oops, sorry, is we need to get we need to get like a broken motor, like a seat. Like, does anybody have a junk motor that we can put in the shop and so Henry can just literally take it apart? Oh, he's on the phone, baby. Yeah. He's on the phone, baby.
Two guys.
Yeah, he's talking to two guys. So, but anyway, so my ex is where this truck, his parents' house, is where that truck it was sitting for since 06 or 07. Okay. But his dad was a Mustang lover and they lived in the country, and he probably had 30, 40, 50 Mustangs, Fox bodies and older, mostly not Fox bodies, mostly older than Fox bodies. Nothing newer than a Fox body. Maybe one, like SN, maybe. But he had a super rare Mustang, older than a Fox body. Oh, no. Yep, let's not touch the car with that. It had, you know how like the Trans Am has like that bird painted on the hood? Is it a Trans Am that has a bird painted on the hood? This one had something painted on the hood. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. It's been so long. But it came like that way. And it like was a show car. Like he would take it to car shows, and like years ago, like so my ex was the youngest. So when his brother, who's older than him, was a baby, he would drive his brother around to get him to sleep in that car. It had like a rumble in it, right? And then he stopped driving it. He parked it in like the barn. The barn collapsed on top of it. Literally, cats had babies in it multiple different times. This, that, and the other, like just destroyed, right? And he got sick probably 2012, 2013, maybe even a little later than that. And he started selling off all of his cars to help pay for his medical bills. And that car, in the condition that it was in, sold for $120,000. Maybe it was very limited edition. It was like a brown, like coppery bronze color. I only saw pictures of it. Like I saw it like in the barn, but the barn had literally collapsed on it. So I didn't get a good look at it, but I saw like old pictures of it, but it was very, very limited. The guy that bought it drove literally across country with like a specialty thing and like paid for the barn to be removed off of it to get to this car. Bill is on the phone. Okay. He's doing some business right now. So maybe Daddy will show the body. Okay. Mustang, yeah, I think it was a Cobra, because I'm thinking about it, like the Cobra may be facing with like the flares out, like kind of had that look to it, like, you know what I'm talking about, like, yeah. But I was flabbergasted that this car that had been sat for 20 plus years with a barn literally collapsed on top of it, and like cats giving birth inside of it. Some guy paid $120,000. I think it was $126,000 plus the cost of taking the barn down to get to it. That wouldn't be. Haven't seen this. Yeah, this thing was up for sale for literally an hour or two, maybe. It was a very, very limited edition Mustang. So, I mean, it could have been that. This guy literally overnighted himself to get this car. And it was sitting in a collapsed barn. Like it was, I have never seen anybody move so fast or excited to pick up a piece of junk car, or what I thought was a piece of junk car. I wish I knew what it was. I wish I remembered the details of it, but it was like, yeah, like a well, maybe the color, no, it was bronze or like a gold, or like, you know, that brown, you know what I'm talking about? Like the bronzy gold brown color that was, I think, popular in like the 70s maybe.
Mama, what are you doing?
Let me look up and see a 429 Cobra Jet.
Is that the chicken medicine? Mama, that's the chicken medicine?
I don't know, let me see.
I know that.
Oh, that's the engine. Where is the car?
I don't know. I'm on the party line.
Yeah, so you see this color? I don't think it was that car, but it definitely had that color. That's what I mean. Kind of like that color. And the hood had, yeah, it was like, can you see? It's like that color. And on the hood was a giant, it must have been a Cobra, because it wasn't a horse, it wasn't a Mustang, but it was an animal. So why else would it be anything other than a Cobra, right? What other kind of animal would you paint on the hood of a car? Yeah, like a copper color. Yeah. Yeah, I think that. I think this is what it was, because this looks, because I didn't think it was a Mustang, because it didn't look like any Mustang I'd ever seen before in the pictures. So this weird back end, it had that weird back end like that. See how it's like really thick in the back, but it's not like a fast back. Yeah, I think this is whatever year Mustang this is, that's what it was. It was like, but it was like a copper color. It's just funny because like I didn't know anything about cars, and of all the cars that I knew, it was all Chevy stuff. And so then I married into this family that loved Mustangs. In fact, they still have a couple of Mustangs up there that they are wanting to sell. It's funny. Yeah, I think it's whatever that fat back end Mustang. That's what it was, because I saw it and I was like, that's not a Mustang, and because his dad loved Mustangs, and he was like, yeah, it's like a weird Mustang. And I was like, oh. I want to, okay, obviously this isn't it, right? But it looked like that. See how fat that back end is? And then on the front it had an animal painted. And it was limited. It was numbered. Like however many there are, he had one of them. So, yeah. That's the closest I've ever been to a cool car like that. No clue what was going on. No clue anything about it. And then when I found out he sold it for $126,000 plus the however many thousands of dollars it took to pull the building off of it. And I wish I could ask, but he died. So. Ooh, yeah. Oh. Bro. Dude, this is the wrong color. But it was something like that. Like, I don't know what that is. That's why I was like, is that a cobra? Oh, it is. And it has, like, wings. So I always thought it was a bird, but I thought it was weird that it was a Mustang. But it was like that. Like that. I don't know what that is. Mustang King Cobra. Yes! 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 Look at all of them with it on it. Yeah! Whatever this is it. This is it. It had this... You see, it's like the copper silver color. This is it. This paint job. Yeah. Like this. That color. Right there. That exact color. That's the car. Obviously, I mean, it could be not, it's probably not the car, but like that's what it was. Yeah, that brown, weird ass. I thought it was hideous, but now that I see it, like, look how pretty that is now. Like, cause that one's shiny and it's like taken care of, right? It's got wax. I don't even know if you can see if it's focusing or not. But yeah, that's it. That color, that paint job. That's funny. This random person who's remembering something from like 10 or 15 years ago from a picture that was taken in like the late 70s, I guess early 80s, and then a glimpse of it from the side after a barn fell on top of it from afar. That is so funny. But I couldn't figure out why they said, but I can see it, like it's a cobra, but I thought it was like a bird because of the painting on the side. That's crazy. And the fact that you could have got it so cheap too. How much are they worth now? I feel like the guy overpaid, but why would he overpay and like come like almost immediately? Like he like was on the phone because my ex's dad was sick, so it was like his older brother handling it all and like putting it out. And the guy's like, I'm in my car driving across the country to come and get this, like, if you guarantee I'll get it and I have cash on hand. And I'm like, okay, that's a crazy person. Here we will not lie. I'm Virgo, don't lie.
And I don't have any problem I don't have the problem sending you the fuel rail because you sell them and you sell them off the road. We drop ship the rate. That's perfectly fine. Again, that's what on certainly on all the well, but the thing, and here's the thing also, you can answer the question about what you think, but I can tell you and this is one of the things that I explained, this is one of the things that I explained, what I want to do is
Yeah, I feel like this neighborhood that we're in is actually really nice. It's near the military base, Carswell, the Naval Reserve Base. It has so many different names. And this is like where the officers used to live. Oh, do they know that you have that?
Yeah.
Yes, they do?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Go show them. They're just driving to get here. There's all these like really cool old like trucks. I look at them every time I pass by, like longingly look at them.
And on the 300, on the BTI, and I know it's going to make the 67, but I think if I was talk about that, I would go all there. I would sell some of the BTI.
Trying to see what other cars, because he still has cars. Well, he's dead, but his family still has cars they're selling. Let's see. Do I still have any of the pictures? Let's see. Let's see. They're like, this is a picture of a picture, right? These aren't Mustangs, but this is two of the cars that are left. And then near Lake Worth, yeah. This is River Oaks, so like it's a town over from Lake Worth. Really nice. Let's go back to my pictures and see. Because he also did like dirt racing. And so he still has his let's see. Let's see. You can only see the tops of that one. So he's got two Mustangs. This was my ex-husband's Mustang. It's yellow. He broke the axle. He hit ice and it slammed into the curb and it broke the axle. That one's for sale. I think they said $1,800 or $2,000 or something. That one's not for sale. And then whatever, this is like an old, like Lincoln or something, like not Ford. That's not a Ford Mustang. I wish I got a better picture of it. And then trying to find the other pictures. Oh, here we go. You see that? I forget what they said that was. And then there's another car behind it for sale.
Good job. Do it again. Let me see it. And then do it. We'll practice. And then we'll go show Bill.
Yeah, I thought I had taken a picture of the dirt, because they wanted to buy it just to like restore it and then try to just to see like what, like just to try to see what they could do with it, you know. Yeah, the jets. You can still hear them every once in a while. We used to live over here, and it was so loud.
Push hard. Push. Oh, get it?
And like, here's the other two that are there in the back. And he also has this really nice, yeah, baby. Whoa.
Look what he learned.
Oh my goodness. So close. Get an angle better. There it is. Nice, dude. You do that better than I do.
So big.
Good.
So Bill. Well, Bill's on the phone, baby. Wait.
After the phone. After always on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I just want to find out because when I go talk.
They also have this old 70s Ford truck that I'm like, I wish I was on better terms with them. So like my ex, we're still friends, right? So when in the divorce, he got the truck, right? Because we thought it was just scrap. And then when Bill and them saw it, Preston, they're like, oh no, that's easy to repair. In fact, they got it fired up and running before it even came off the trailer with its original engine. And so, but my ex doesn't talk to his like family really, his mom specifically, and so it's like trying to like negotiate to try to get something that's not mine is really hard. But yeah, they had like a really nice like 1970s like Ford pickup, and then I don't know if he still has it, but I think he might have a like a 90s, maybe it's an 80s, like, you know, the two-tone trucks, Ford trucks, still there. I would be like so nice. None of these things would have run for years.
Yep.
And that's why I want to learn how to like work on cars. That's why I'm kind of here. I tried to take general motor repair in junior high, but they wouldn't let me because I was a girl. It was boys only. Because obviously mechanical work costs a lot, right? You have to have the knowledge and the skill and the ability and the tools and the shop and all that stuff. Hey, Spider, can we not drop down right here? Thank you so much. So a lot of the stuff that you could just buy on Facebook, right, costs too much to pay somebody to repair. But if you have the knowledge and the desire to like go and get like secondhand parts at the junkyard, which I love thrifting, and it's like thrifting a car. Hell yeah, let's go do that. But I just don't have any of the knowledge yet. And the guys here are really good about. I'm trying. This damn spider. So let's move. It is dead set on landing here. Yeah. So it would be really nice to be able to know like how to work on cars, how to fix things. Like I fixed a lot of stuff on, like, so on the Cadillac I fixed, I don't even know, I fixed like 3 or 4 things on it already, but that thermostat was taking off part of the engine, the top part, and I was like, I can't do that. And then on the Subaru, I put in the short throw shifter. I replaced a whole bunch of parts for like the boost. We had boost leak. And then also the belt, one of the things for the pulleys for the belt I replaced. And then on Trevor, the Zuzu Trooper, I replaced a lot of the suspension stuff. I replaced like a lot of the stuff for the fuel, like the fuel filter. And then like on the fuel rails, I did some work on that. And I learned a lot of it like YouTubing, but like you have to know like what you're looking for in order to get the answers on YouTube. It's a great chassis, little truck, gonna be a rocket. That's what they're saying. So like it weighs less than a Fox body. And it's gonna have that LS in it, so it's just gonna go. And like I was saying earlier, It's the best thing for like what are those classes where it's like you know, it has to have the windows and the they still have to move up and down, and like it has to have the radio, it has to have like the air conditioner, it has to have all the original things. Well, it came standard with no power steering and no like the crank windows, and you know what I mean. So like it's standard, so it's light. There's no like weight reduction we really can or have to do on it. It's almost as light as it can be from the shop or from the factory. And those wheels aren't gonna stay. The original wheels are in the back. They're a little smaller than these ones. A daily class, yeah. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the classes are like almost the same, but everybody has like their own name, and like one little thing is like different. I'm sure it's not, but like in my mind it's like cheap street versus slow street versus weak street versus, you know, like they're all like the same word, but just like they had to go like a thesaurus and look up synonyms, you know.
Mama, he's talking on the phone.
He's still talking on the phone, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It will, just with the V8, it'll be crazy quick. And then if we put the turbo on it, we'll probably end up breaking the rear end. So I'm like trying to decide if we wait to put that on or not. But yeah, and the good thing is, okay, if yeah.
Big old motor.
This would be so fun. I would cross it.
Too big. Keep turbo roof and mattress. That's a big one.
Just be ready to do
That's
that
fine.
today. But
Okay.
that, and then once that gets flipped, money goes to the next one.
Yep.
We're 100% of the invest. They're going to take care of the
Okay.
fix.
Perfect.
And then you.
I can do that. I can do that if I have the knowledge.
Yes.
So, yes. Okay. So this is this is our money. Well, that F-250 back there, that's Preston's personal. That's a diesel, obviously. I say obviously. I don't know if that's obvious or not, but it's got 380,000 miles. He's like rebuilt it. He's done all the work. He does a diesel mechanic stuff as well. Preston is the tits, man. He is amazing. So this little guy, that's mine, his Toby. That is our money truck. That will be the TSV, our very first race car, if you don't count Boo Boo, right? That's a 95 Isuzu pickup or pup. It was the last year that it was an unbranded vehicle. So my dad bought that new from Isuzu in 95 or 94. The only things he asked for is air conditioning and a radio, and then they threw that little brake light that's up there in for free. Like literally, that was like he paid cash, and they threw that in for free. So it has no power steering, manual, no like power or anything. And I learned to drive on that, and that was my first vehicle. The sticker in the bottom is senior parking from high school. The sticker up top is college parking sticker. I found it in a field. My ex-husband wrecked it when we were together. It wasn't his fault, and it was on his parents' farm. And I reconnected with him and asked if he knew where it was at. I assumed it had been sold because his dad died and like, got rid of a lot of their cars. He said, no, it's still there. And we came down and we got it. So Preston and them went down. They put it up on a winch on the trailer, brought it in. They got it running with the original engine and everything to ran it off the trailer. And then so we pulled it out. It's there, the one on the ground. That's a Coyote motor for Bill. That's an LS behind. That's ours. That's our LS that's going to go in. We're just waiting on the plate for the DOD delete. And that's going to go in the truck. And then we have a Turbo 400. That's going to also go in as well. We already have that. It's sitting on the other part of the floor. Yeah. So if anybody who's been around, so Trevor, it was my Isuzu Trooper that got squished by the tree, right? That is my second love. My first love is Toby. I literally had him sold, had cash in my hand I used to work at a restaurant. I used to work at Applebee's, right? And I was in Expo and did the to-go. And the guy, one of the cooks, needed a truck. And he paid me money, cash. And I sat there half the shift sobbing in the manager's office because I did not want to let this go. And I gave him the money back and I took the title back and I said, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. And boom. Do you have a frame crane? Not sure what that is. So maybe, but I don't know what it is. You gotta let me know. What is the ECU? So there's a Phytech. I think that's the name for it. So that was in, I think this guy, and it didn't work right. They didn't put it in. That's how it came. And so then the guy, I think, or this one had a Phytech like this one. I don't know. I don't know all the stories of everything. So they are going to put that in this. Yeah. So funny enough, like this is my first Isuzu. That was my second. I didn't buy it because of this. I bought Trevor the Trooper because I wanted an SUV and I wanted something safe and I wanted something that was like comfortable. And I did a lot of research and I actually read a story where the 4x4s on these things are so powerful that like up in the Midwest, like in like Nebraska and stuff, the ranchers, they would go in their Isuzu Troopers and pull out the other, like the Ford and the Chevy trucks that were stuck, that were also 4x4, and they never get stuck. And then I read this other story where somebody hit them when they were going over a bridge and with ice, and they slid off and they fell off the bridge top first and they landed on the, like upside down, like on the roof of the car, and they were able to flip the car over and drive it home because the frame was steel. So that's what kept the tree from crushing the house, was because of that. And I was a paramedic at the time and I was like, I need something safe like that. So stock harness, no Phytech, right? That's the electrical harness, right? The electric, the ECU and all that's all connected together. Yeah. Lift the engine out. Oh yeah, so we're in a shop, like an actual legitimate like performance shop. So we had, let's see, the thing that got the engine out. Do you see it over there in the corner next to the door? It's all folded up, but that's how we got the engine out. Well, they cut a little bit of the front off, but the front end had front end damage anyways. And so we used that to get it, and it's on the crate now, and transmission and everything together. That's the new parts, body parts. Yeah. Cherry picker, yeah.
Here, I got one in here now.
Yeah. So.
I'm ready to fire it up.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna listen to this. Ready? Yeah, the truck is amazing. I love it. Stand back, baby. It's gonna be loud. Okay, so that's an LS swapped
Thought about it when I was playing golf.
Cobra. So they didn't LS swap it. The guy that owns this.
Does that have a 10 gauge in it?
Listen, I got told the story in 57 parts from 3 different people. So let me piece it together, and I'm probably going to be half wrong. But this had a perfectly fine Cobra engine in it. But the shop that he took to get more power said that they couldn't add power onto that engine, which is a lie, right? And so that guy got sold this engine, which is a great engine. So there's nothing against this engine that's in it. It's an LS. It's from the Hot Rod Company. It's built. That's not who he took it to. That just happens to be the one that he bought. And then the guy had it for like 2.5 years, like putting it together. And apparently,
We could push it in here. We have fucking AC.
apparently, he like took stuff off of this car, like off of the already built engine, and like sold it to other people, and then put other shitty parts that didn't quite match onto this, and then it never ran right. Like the crank, I think he took out was wrong, and the fuel system or the ECU or some. There's like lots of things. So the guy finally got pissed off and was like, I'm taking it elsewhere. And this shop was nowhere near us. Like, it wasn't in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I don't even know if it was in Texas, right? And so it brought it here. They tried to get it running with all the parts that it had on it. And the fuel or the ECU system and the crank and a couple other things weren't the right ones for this engine. And so it couldn't read properly. So they put all that new stuff in. And what you're hearing is Bill tuning it. So he's got the computer plugged in, and he was doing all of his little tune-in magic on the computer. Yeah. So I don't know if the engine that was in it was the original engine, like the 4.6 Cobra, or if it had some other engine in it, some other Ford, like Mustang engine, but it for sure was a Ford engine that was in it before this, and it was run and drive and perfectly capable of having power added onto it. And for the amount of money that he spent on this prior to coming here, he could have had a completely built engine. Yeah, Chevy Mustang. Yep, exactly. Daniel, that's exactly probably what happened, is that I guarantee you, because the way the things that Bill was telling me were swapped out of this engine that didn't come with it, it sounds like the kind of guy would do that. So he said that guy that sold him this engine probably took that Cobra engine and sold it for
I'm sure he did.
Shit ton of money.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. And they did a whole bunch of things that were kind of half-assed in here. He bought all the right expensive parts, but half the expensive parts are not in this car.
Yeah.
When I called the Hot Rod Company, because the Hot Rod Company sold this engine turnkey on the dyno with this system tuned.
Oh.
So you're supposed to put this in, plug it in, and go. And the ECU didn't it wouldn't even start on the ECU. That's how the ECU was not even the same ECU. The part number didn't match what needed to go with this car. So they definitely hosed him. They definitely hosed him.
People like that give mechanics such bad names.
Yeah.
Yeah, experts definitely know. Yeah, and these guys here, It's so funny. Every person that's here that's not Chris or me or our children are like super geniuses when it comes to like some part of the thing that they're doing. So like Bill is just overall like knows everything about everything, it feels like. Dylan is great with motorcycles and can pick up anything, it seems like, on a car, right? He's 16.
Yeah, he's a smart
Jesus.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Preston is amazing when it comes to building stuff, but also like paint and body. And then of course Scotty is really good at that dentless repair as well. Dentless, Molly. Are you tuning this for like street driving, or is he going to race it, or what is like
This
the
is going to be
goal?
a street car. Yeah, this is a street car for sure. This is a street car.
And so, what exactly like to you? Like, are you tuning it to what you would want as a street car, or did he like ask for specifics?
No, so when we tune, so for me, when I'm tuning a car, you stay on the edge and you break stuff. Okay, this needs to be a daily driver that he can get in and hit the key and it warms up like it's supposed to and it drives like it's supposed to. He should be able to put his wife or girlfriend or either one of them in there and be able to drive it and not have a problem. So whenever I do a base tune or a solid tune on a car, unless we're going for world records, I'm safe. So it's going to probably be, this motor I could probably make, when I'm done with the tune-up that's on it, there's probably 25 or 30 horsepower because it's naturally aspirated. So there's probably 25 or 35 horsepower that's in it just to be safe. And the reason that I do that is I back the timing off a little bit. If you get a bad load of gasoline at your gas station, if your girlfriend doesn't want to spend $4 a gallon because it's $4 a gallon and she decides to put regular unleaded in it, the knock sensors are going to take timing out. It's not going to hurt the motor. So we stay on this side of dangerous.
That's nice.
So
Smart.
that's me. And I tune my personal car that way too because I tend to hand somebody the keys and say, you drive it,
Right.
whatever. So this is one of those where we tend to be a little conservative on the tune. There's more in it, but it's one of those, we'll tune that when we go to the track, and if I can get 30 or 40 horsepower out of something, that's the deal. If you want maximum horsepower, I can give you that, but the maximum horsepower comes with a if you screw up, you screwed up.
Yeah.
So I try to make it to where it's try to make it to where it makes sense, so that we don't have to worry about whether it's whether it's going to blow up or not.
What engine is in it?
This is a 6.2.
A 6.2.
Yeah, this is a 6.2.
People are loving your, like, the conservative tune,
Yeah.
but smart for daily driving. It's all in the details.
Yep.
So 400 to 600 horsepower. What are you thinking?
This motor was on the dyno. It made 598. It made 598 horsepower. This is a no joke. This motor is no joke. And that was what their tune-up on it. We'll probably be in that same area because they're kind of conservative too on how they do it, and that works. That absolutely works. So that's what we want for sure.
So say I wanted this engine, maybe not specifically
Yeah.
this, but like this. What would just parts of that engine?
This engine is $20,000. He
Jesus.
paid $20,000 for this motor.
God.
I mean, it's got ported aluminum heads. It has really the best of the best. Of course, this front mount system that's on here is $4,000 or something, or $3,000 for this fancy, all these pulleys and all this stuff. But he paid $20,000 for this, turnkey, bolted in.
Yeah.
He paid 20 grand.
Hot Rod Company. If
Hot Rod
anybody's
Company.
interested in like
And they do
crewmates-
nice jobs. I mean, they do a nice job. They really do.
Did they
really,
paint it purple? Did it come purple, or did that?
that's what he wanted.
But that they did that for him.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I think I'm pretty sure that they did it for him. I'm pretty sure that they did it for him.
So is this the regular transmission that came with it? Obviously not, because
No,
it's a
this is
Ford.
a T. Yeah, this is. I think I think this might be a 6060.
Okay.
A T6060, so it might be a T56. It could be either one in here. I think it's a 6060. I think. So this has the 55 in
The Fast and Furious crowd made 10 seconds the norm, and so the kids think that
it. Oh my gosh.
over 1,000 horsepower in the street watches too much TikTok. Yeah.
Way too much TikTok.
Yeah. That's a nice chassis for an LS swap. Is this an SM?
This is
Or
New Edge.
There's, I know that they're not. I know to most people they're probably not very similar, but they're so similar to me. I have
They're
a
close.
really
Yeah,
hard
they're close.
time telling the
Yeah,
difference.
they're close.
Have over 1,000 horsepower in the street, but it's a turbo, so I'm
Yep.
able to manage the power nicely.
Yep. Turbo stuff is nice. That's
Could you turbo this if
absolutely.
you wanted to?
This one's got a little high compression, but that doesn't scare me. You just change how you do your timing. This is I think this is almost 12-to-1 compression.
So if you threw a turbo on here, what would it? Like, okay, say we're going down the track, an 8th
Uh-huh.
mile. That's how I know.
Yep. Yep.
And you had your track tune on it. What?
Naturally aspirated the way it sits right now, this is probably a 720 to 750. Well, if he was a driver, he could probably run
Preston in it.
Preston with this motor at 600 horsepower in this car. 690, 720,
Yeah.
8th mile.
697.
Yeah.
It's like
High-
a 13 to 8 to 1 compression.
Oh, is it? Yeah. So this would probably run high 6s, low 7s with a real driver.
Okay.
You could probably run high 6s, low 7s with this.
So did you
Just
throw
like
a
it
turbo
sits.
on it? How does it?
Oh, ridiculous. I mean,
You could turbo this motor.
It'd be hard because the compression's too high.
Okay.
You could turbo it, but you'd have to
And
take
the
so
cam
much
shaft.
timing away.
It's like
It's the wrong cam too. It's a
like
naturally aspirated
700
cam.
It's a,
Yeah.
literally, he put the biggest cam he could put in.
Yeah.
So why does a cam make it?
It changes the opening and closing of when the camshaft when the lobes open in order to open and close the valves.
Okay.
To let the amount of air and fuel in there. So turbo camshafts are completely different than nitrous camshafts, and they're completely different than.
So that's why we
naturally
had to
aspirated
put a different
camshaft.
camshaft on that one.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Well, that one had stock one in it, so we put a good. That camshaft that's in yours is honestly would work decent. It would work decent for a turbo. It would work decent for nitrous, and it would work decent for a supercharger.
Okay.
If you want to get the maximum out of it, you buy a nitrous specific camshaft
Got
or
it,
a.
okay.
But that camshaft is a really good. Wouldn't you say, Preston? A really good middle of the road cam for all of it.
Okay.
That's like a stage 2 or stage 3 BTR. That's just a good solid.
Solid,
Gonna
okay.
give you a good little lope. It's gonna make a little bit of racket, and it'll work well in all the situations.
Okay.
Not the best for any of them, but well in all
No.
of them. I would say that would be a decathlon cam. You can do whatever you want with it.
More tiny, more fuel. Okay. So, somebody said, would tuning me better rolling, or does it not matter, like on a dyno or on the road?
So when I tune for real, like this is just a base tune that we can go do it. So I like to tune. So there's two kinds of tuning. There's sweep tuning, which is where you nail the throttle and you watch what it does on the air-fuel ratio, and then you change based on wide open throttle. And then there's cell tuning. So one of the reasons, so we have 88 world records and 13 championships and 27 track records, and the reason that we have all that is because I do very little sweep tuning for racing
Okay.
products. We cell tune. And when you cell tune, in fact, I'll bring it up on this little deal right here. Let's go to fuel and we'll look at our fuel table. So This is a fuel table for the target volumetric efficiency of the engine. Okay.
Okay.
So if this engine was running, it would be in one of these cells. It would sit in one of these cells.
Okay.
So many RPM, so many kilopascals of vacuum or boost.
Okay.
So when we cell tune, we go into each individual tune, and we're on the dyno, and we actually can load the dyno, and I can continue to load the dyno and keep it in a specific cell, and then I can add and take fuel away and watch in real time what that does on the dyno graph.
Okay.
So if you want to get the maximum horsepower from every cell at every time, then that's how you do that. You do a cell tune.
Okay.
Usually takes 8 to 10 hours to cell tune a car.
Okay.
8 to 10 hours.
Okay.
A cell tune from me is between $1,500 and $2,500 depending on what the dyno costs me.
Okay.
And that gets you a day, but that gets you every cell tune.
Yeah.
What that's going to do is the peak number is going to be the peak number. I don't care whether you're cell tuning or whether you're sweep tuning. If you sweep tune and you do it correctly, let's say the maximum horsepower is 700 horsepower. If you're going to cell tune and you do it the same way, your maximum horsepower is still going to be 700.
Okay.
The engine's only going to produce what the engine's going to produce,
Right.
whether you cell tune or sweep tune.
Okay.
The difference is when you cell tune, you get the maximum horsepower under the curve. So you're going to get every cell is going to be perfect instead of just every cell while you're wide open throttle. So when you cell tune, we typically get more power under the curve. For example, our GT500, that motor made 1,305 horsepower on the dyno when it was sweep tuned.
Okay.
We took it to the dyno and then we cell tuned it, and it made an average of 940 horsepower. Okay, from 3,500 RPM to 8,800 RPM.
Okay.
The average was 930 or 900. I can't remember what it was. 930 or 940 was the average horsepower under the curve when it was sweep tuned.
Okay.
When we cell tuned it, the average power under the curve was 1,084. We picked up almost 130 or 140 horsepower under the curve on average for that entire time, because you're picking each individual point. So cell tuning is much better, much more accurate. You get more power under the curve, which is what we're after. We're just after the maximum you can get. So cell tuning is better, but you can sweep tune. So ideally, yes, you want to be driving it when you're tuning it.
Yeah.
Or putting it on the dyno and going to each individual cell.
This is Bill. Everybody who's been watching us for a while knows Bill, but they might not know that they know Bill. Bill helped run Yellow Belly for a while.
Yep.
He started the Flashlight Fridays there. But he also does lots of other things like DFW Speed Syndicate and here at Asyulum. This is his RV, this bus that you can see right there. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So Bill is a genius. I don't want to say too loud. I don't want to make his head too big. So, and he likes to give his knowledge, which is always good.
I do like that. Kind of fun. Hey, I think our thing is up at the deal. So you want to go grab it?
Yeah, let me
grab it.
So you have a tuner in the chat. He said his Holly tuners, quote, set target AFR and turn on O2 corrections to 100. And then he laughed at that. Sounds like this guy does it the right way, unlike most tuners. See, I hate it when people tune it wrong.
Me too. Me too. It makes me crazy. Well, actually, I kind of like it because it makes me very much more valuable. Makes you much more valuable when you do it right. All right, Chad. I think we're going to go grab the map of the thermostat for the Cadillac, and I'm sure she'll bring you over here and come get you in a minute.
So basically what was done, he dynoed a bunch of stuff. This car has an LS swap from Hot Rod Company. So Bill and I, our part for the Cadillac, the thermostat should be in, so we need to go and pick that up shortly. You like Bill, he's close to my age, I'm guessing. Bill's in his 60s? I think that's what he said, 50s or 60s. I don't have a tune yet. I was with him during the whole process and saw exactly. Yeah, Bill is. So one of the things that Bill and I had talked about doing, and Chris, is having like Tuesday talks with Bill or something like that. Hey, and it's actually Tuesday, so that kind of works out. But like have like an hour or a couple hours on Tuesdays where he'll answer questions or talk about stuff like this, and like if anybody has anything specific they want to know, and then that way, like, we don't know anything about cars, Chris and I. Like, I know less than Chris does, because Chris knows more. But, like, because he knew more going into streaming TSV stuff. He knew more about cars than I did, right? He has had a few faster cars, right? Like, sports cars. He did, like, sim racing, so he knows how to drive better, like, than, like, your average person, right? But everything that we know, we've picked up pretty much recently, like over the last few years. I say recently, like from starting at streaming at the track, right? And mechanic work, car stuff, racing stuff. It feels like a lot of the people who have this knowledge don't want to give it away, don't want to, like, revealing trade secrets, right? And so the thing I love about this shop with Bill and Preston and Dylan, and, you know, Scotty's not a part of the shop, but he's our friend too from the track, and he's here now helping us with the truck, is that they want everybody to learn and know. They want to teach. They want to share this information. And so, like, oh, put your shoes on, baby. Put your shoes on. It's not, no, that was just the airplane, baby. They want to share all this knowledge, and they want to, yeah, knowledge is so hard to come by. Yeah, let people pick his brain. And, like, for us, like, so this is a fully built $20,000 engine, right? Hey, baby, go put your shoes on and bring them to me. Go bring them to me. Go get your shoes, dude. No, you cannot be out there without shoes on, Bubba. Go get your shoes, dude. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my kid. He's trying to walk around barefoot. He hates clothes and shoes. And you need both of those at a shop, right? But, like, somebody built this for the guy, right? He doesn't really know anything about cars. He trusted somebody to put it in for him, who then, not the Hot Rod Company, obviously, but the mechanic who screwed him. And now he's put faith in this group, which is perfect because they're fixing it and they're going to give him that. But like all of us, we put faith in mechanics involved and screwed, and that sucks, right? And then if you look over here, right, this is my baby, right? We want to build this as a race car, but we don't want to be crazy because we've never raced before. And I feel like a lot of people who watch could be in this position, right? That they might want to race, but they don't know how to do it. So here, let's show how you build like a street car, right? That can race. We're dummies. We have no clue what we're doing, right? So we're just going to ask the stupid questions, and that way you don't feel so dumb because you might have the same dumb question, or you can feel better about the knowledge you do have because we're dumber than you. And so that's why we have this, and we want to be able to race and bring our family into it. Froze? Is it frozen everywhere? Give me ones in the chat. I'm going to try to pull it up on my phone. Okay. So that looks like it's working. Is it just YouTube that's frozen? Let's see. It's fine on your end? Okay. Maybe type to Greg, because I can't type in YouTube chat on this app. that maybe he needs to refresh his YouTube. Okay, perfect. Yeah, and this is a great size for racing, right? And so, like, everybody wants to have, nothing against them, right? Everyone wants a Fox body, or everybody wants something, and those are really expensive and harder to come by because everybody wants them, right? This is a truck that I had sitting, like, it was my truck, and it's sitting at my ex's, like, farm, right? It's literally a junkyard build. Like, how cool is that? Like, do you have a car? Is it light? Can you put something in it? Whatever.
Papa!
Good boy.
Okay, let's go.
Is it
Go
going?
wash your hands. Use the orange stuff, okay?
Are you ready? We put a big engine in.
All right.
That's what. Oh, this way. This is a car that they're tuning, so we're just here listening to it tune. Yes, they use the orange. So here's the office. This was the door that I had asked them. And then you saw like
Is this where you were sitting? Yeah.
bathroom, like this is the engine that's going in, and this is the engine and transmission that came out. This is our other engine, and then that's our Mustang Coyote engine. And our transmission is, I think, the black one in the front. With it paint.
But I think I'll see you this weekend.
So we also need to get a roller. I think it's a 2 or 2.5 inch, but that one opens as well. We've never tried it, right? But if you look on this side, like look how cool this is.
Papa.
Yeah, buddy.
It's a little door and window.
That is very cool.
Even, I know. Yeah.
Tell me again, buddy. They working over there? Well, I can't go yet because I gotta go.
I will look. I think that
Okay.
I have some garage door work.
Okay, that'd be great. 'Cause everything that we're doing is coming out of like somebody's pocket here. So. Yeah. And I also put a light up in the bathroom. So sorry everybody. Chris's dad dropped off the kiddo from school because we couldn't get him because the Cadillac is still being worked on. It should have been done by now, but they gave us the wrong part. So we like a project. Fox motors are getting stupid expensive. Yeah, the next thing will be the new Edge Mustangs. They're still light. Yeah, like this is a new Edge. Yeah, we liked the so there's so many like SNs and new Edges that are like $400 or $500 around here, with engines, not 6-cylinder, but like the V6s, right, still running. And I found a few GTs that are rollers for like $600 or $700. And then if you want, like, I think I found a 2-for-1 deal where there's 2 SNs at $500. They're both rollers. One was wrecked and one's not. But together they made like one whole car. And it's just like, don't have the time for that. But like, yeah, you're right. That is going to be the next thing. In the office so you can watch more show? Yeah?
Put you down on the moon. Wait, no, you can't go to the moon. That's silly. I can put you down in here or in the office. Oh, you gotta go. Bye, love y'all.
Okay, thank you for the follow. And I'll talk to you later. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. What you're missing over there is... Okay, I'll be right there. Chris cleaning.
This is where the action is.
Yeah.
We can roll after the. We can roll after the, or I can roll after the thing. I can just go grab it.
No, the stream's not ending. We just have to get a part. So, not ending just yet. So, I'm just trying to give y'all some entertainment while I get the boys situated. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all over. We're making work go by faster. Excellent.
Well, smoke break time.
Okay.
Play bar at the truck.
And then when I did that, all of that.
Late model Duramax.
It's
Man, I've done a lot of cams in those. Yeah, so Duramax and like that. Have you ever looked at that?
kids both here?
So, well, so the last generation before that would have been before the L5P.
All right, Chad, give me 1 second.
LML, I think it was. And all the way up from the early generations of the LE7 to the LML, they had what they called a big board cam. So the cam was a big cam and big ass lifters. Big ass lifters.
Oh, yeah.
They're roller, but they're solid. So they're solid roller lifters.
Okay.
Well, they did away with that on the L5P, and they went to a fucking regular small ass cam like a gas engine would have, and these little bitty ass fucking lifters. And then, yeah, they would chunk the roller too, start fucking the cam up.
Really? So all the new ones have that?
Yep.
20 on?
From when did they start that? 18 and a half, I think.
Oh,
17,
so there's
yeah.
2 years that was in the old generation.
Yes, on the older body style, yeah, where
So
they had an
that's-
L5P.
Okay, so 17 was the first year where they had the hoop scoop, so maybe it's.
So I think that was when they started the
Oh, they had-
L5P. Yeah.
They had the up to power to compete with the Cummins.
Yep. Yeah, that's when they
That's
swapped to
right.
the L5P, and yeah, they swapped the cams and those things. And,
Yeah, so mine is,
I've done lots of them. It's weird, but
Mine's,
some of them burn forever. So
so what should I do with the oil? Which one will do it? What I should change it?
I mean, you can. Yeah. But you set a lot, so you're still collecting moisture in the wool and broke down after snow
So
and running.
even if it sits a lot, 6 months no matter what.
Yeah,
should be
change
fine.
it.
Okay, that's what I think. That's what I think.
Yeah, even if
No,
you
you
have
haven't.
future
He's
stuff.
not doing that.
What about this? Let's talk about transfer dues and all that kind of shit. Should that be something? Because obviously they're gonna say like 40, 50 or whatever, but I'm gonna want to put that 25.
Yeah, that's fine.
Way
Plenty
sooner-
early
way
enough.
sooner than
Yeah,
they
that's
say.
plenty early enough.
And then the fuel, should I be lubing? Putting lube in the fuel?
No, those got what they
Hot
call
shot shit?
those things right there have what they call a glucose
Finish
pump.
clay bar in that truck.
They don't leak themselves?
No, they did fix that. I've only replaced out of
Needs to get washed now.
17. I stopped doing this 2 years ago. So 17 to 2 years ago, I've only replaced one of those pumps. And I've only heard about 2 other cases. Friends that I know that do it every day.
So it's a 2020, it's a 30.
What a drag the other night with the rain. I know, dude. The rain sucked. The new hours at Yellow Belly suck.
35.
Good thing the shop doesn't suck. Feels good to be here, being around cars at least a little bit.
There's nothing with the
Damn, Molly put you guys on a hill.
nothing in the dill.
It's all pretty much the same. It's all just the
It's
release
bump
strings
stops,
and
maybe.
We're still kind of at a hill and on an angle.
Like, I think that truck has them. So when it starts squatting
Maybe
out,
I can
then-
pull like 1,000 more pounds.
Yeah. Oh, so oh, this truck's pulled pretty heavy already. Just like mine.
It pulls way better than both of the Cummins that I
I
have.
had it 13,000 pounds and knocked it out. I think they were down on the ton. Actually, shoot, I've had more down. I think we had 17,000 back there. Not supposed to. Well,
Holy shit.
we're not supposed to by no means.
No?
No, dude, it was maxed out. Believe me, she was done.
When you say not supposed to, is there like a legal limit that you can carry
Yeah, I think it's
before it's like you have to have like a placard or some shit?
that and the weight of the truck, even like how much weight you're allowed to haul with it.
I'm sure there's a rule for everything.
I had
They're, like they'll have the weight together in
Yeah.
certain states, like in North Carolina, you can't be over 24,000, and they'll make you disconnect. And
so
it's bad.
I would have got in trouble if I got caught. And I was like 23, and my buddy's dad owns an oil company, and he was moving from Newark to the other side of Odessa. He had this big ass gooseneck in a semi, bro. Like when I say it was a legit semi, and it was a rock hauler, and it was fucked up, so he couldn't drive it. And he was like, "Dude, I'll pay you $3,000 plus expenses to move it."
Really?
Okay.
I'll do that. I need $3 grand right now. Somebody's got that same deal. Shit.
I had an F-356, dude. I hooked up with that bitch. My truck had airbags and everything on it. It was still like, I was like, oh, it rolls. I took it.
Fuck the shocks.
Yeah, I took it.
I'll replace the shocks with that
If I
$3
would've
grand.
Knowing what I know now, if I got caught, dude, I would have been fucked.
Yeah, they just take your car at that point?
They can take your shit, take your license, all kind of stuff. Like, that's way overweight, man.
Yeah.
This is.
There's a guy that got caught with a truck like mine. He's on one of the pages I follow.
Mm-hmm.
And DOT busted me. He was hauling on a full-on fucking Peterbilt 379X on a gift like with a truck just like mine.
I think that's like 16.
Yeah,
like, well,
Yeah.
and then there's also
What's
a
up?
generator on board with fuels. There's a fuel station and then the gents and and then
Luckily,
you
they don't mess with campers very much, so you know they don't really bother.
but they do in North Carolina.
Yeah,
They do in North Carolina.
because they figured out they can still get money for it. What's crazy to me though is you can buy a motorhome, a huge ass one, and then pull a double stacker trailer with it that's loaded out and not have a CDL, and then but you gotta have I was like, dude, some of these guys need one.
They're
They can't
scared.
drive.
They're scared. They're always old.
Are you getting these old people like can't drive one?
I've gotten up next to some of them when they have like an old school dish that they put out,
Yeah.
and they forget to put it down. I'm next to them,
Wait for it to blow off.
like honking and pointing out, roll over them, and shit. Some of them are nice. They'll be like a $2 million.
Need a good polish.
Like a $2 million.
I want to fucking wash it and then start adding some coats to this motherfucker, bro. I want to wax it.
It used to be machine polish is what it really needs.
I don't do that. I just spend a lot of time with my hand. But no, I use one of yours. If it was on like a low setting with a really soft, like a rag or something. Can you put a microfiber cloth on that? Is that safer than using like a pad?
They have one that kind of has a
Rotary is
microfiber.
an orbital rotary.
The DA.
Yeah, it's a dual action.
Yeah, you can't hardly burn paint with that thing.
Right. Yeah.
Really?
You just got to go off of your edges and
Really?
stuff.
Yeah, it's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm always like scared.
No,
Mine, you could fuck some shit up with.
oh yeah, you can hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Get it caught on your shirt or something?
Yeah, you gotta,
What do you like to run? Like a Makita or something?
it's Milwaukee.
Oh.
Actually, I got a Makita and a Milwaukee.
What handle is it? Do you like a
It's
D
the
handle
straight-
or?
It's the I just have the side handle.
Oh, okay.
One side, and then it's just the curved normal curved buffer. Have you seen the is it the Milwaukee cordless ones?
No, I haven't. I wonder if they're good.
They are.
They'd
My
probably
dad's
be
got one,
heavy
and I
when you get the battery on there.
Yeah, but the battery makes it a little heavy, but it's not too bad. But the one battery, so my dad's got two batteries, and you could cut a car with 1,500 from the body line up and buff a whole normal car like that with two batteries. They last like way longer than you would ever think they would.
Wow.
Like he bought that thing and I laughed at him. I was like,
Wow.
what are we gonna do? Change the batteries every 5 minutes? That's fucking worthless. Man.
Do you know what size the batteries are? Are they like a 4 or 5 amp hour or whatever they are?
I think they're 5.
5.
They're they're the normal, like the
I
ones
got-
that run on the impacts.
Yeah, I got one all the way up to a 12 that I use for a glue gun. That thing will be, that thing will run a glue gun all day long.
But no, that buffer he's got, shit, he's had it a while now. It works awesome.
Nice,
And
nice.
it's so convenient not having the cord dragging over the car.
So what do you use for your little 3-inch? You have a little pistol grip?
Yeah, I got a small one. I just had a little white foam pad.
Oh yeah,
You do corners and stuff. If you
Yeah.
want to do something like that.
maybe something in a jam. Or...
Yeah. And it's just air actually. I can get pretty good with my big buffer in a lot of places because of shit. My dad made me learn how to cut and buff a car before he would let me paint on it.
With the 3M system, like
Yeah.
Perfective 2 or 1 or what was it back then?
So we just had the old. Remember when the compound used to be like a dark gas? Like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
A can.
Brown, yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
no green. We
Yeah.
had that, and basically wool padded everything.
Oh,
and-
extra cut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that wool. If you get a fresh wool pad, the shit's flying all over.
Yeah, we used to have the cleaners with the wool pad, the bucket, and
Yeah,
the rollers
sounds like
to put
that.
in it. Yeah, we had one of those.
We used to call a fresh one the dog. The
Yeah.
shit would start flying everywhere.
It was a fucking.
And then what is the spur
take it
tool
to
to
lunch with you.
the spur tool to clean it out?
Yeah, we had the
Oh
spur tool.
shit!
So that's how I learned to do it originally.
I used to have to polish my old man's equipment, like a semi,
Yeah,
combine, tractor. 10, 12 years old.
Yep.
That's what I did for cash.
So I got good at that, and then let me move on and stuff. But yeah, that's how I learned. So now it's using.
So what's your trick?
Now using the regular buckle with the foam pad? There's nothing I can't get in the buckle with.
What's your trick for swirls on a black car? Are you using that fine stuff that's
I
light
just go to
blue?
a gray.
Oh really?
Yep, I just use normal gray, dude. That's
And
all
what's
about-
what's that one? Is it the machine or?
Yeah, it's just a machine.
Okay.
So the trick is with that though is getting enough polish done with your foam pad properly on black,
Yeah.
and then hitting it. You got to spend some time with the gray to get it
Right.
all out.
Okay.
But you could shortcut it and just run the blue over. it,
Because
but
I
you're
noticed
not
your
getting
car.
that-
Your car looks good under the lights at night.
Yeah, that's just that's just the foam pad compound, and I didn't even sand it with no 3000. I took a DA 1500 in that car.
Really?
Yeah, I took a DA.
Wow.
with a
Just
3
all
and
dry with
1500.
one of those
Yeah.
interface
Yep.
pads or whatever
I
they
didn't
are.
use interface. I just did it fucking flat.
Oh shit!
Yep. I painted that car in 2 days.
Wow.
Me and my buddy Josh. It was down the road.
Yeah, it looks too good for a race car.
I bought the shop line PPG shit for that too.
Oh, yeah.
$100 gallon clear.
What is the clear called now?
They got all kinds of different ones. It
What's
depends
the-
on what you want to do. I mean,
Yeah. Man,
it's
I
like
started
some
with
of
the
them are like,
2020.
called Eurovision or whatever. They're
Yeah.
like the good like 2Ks.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
have the UV protectants in them.
Two
Classic
coats.
Colors makes
Two
a pretty
coats.
good one.
Two coats.
I do like 3 or 4.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh
But
shit.
I like to have enough room to cut it down and it still
Oh.
lasts. So when you
I
see them
gotcha.
starting to fade real quick in the sun, like getting that the
They get
base coat
fuzzy.
on,
Yeah.
that's because they didn't get enough on them. You can even use a cheaper clear as long as you get enough on it. It'll protect it for good
And some of
15
that
years.
is from leaving or not leaving the base coat sit long enough before you put the clear on, right? Then you get the solvent pop.
So solvent pop normally comes from putting clear on too fast.
But I've also heard
Base
it's not.
coat can wrinkle if you put it on too fast from the clear over it.
Okay.
There's a lot of different, and also the difference is you're talking about waterborne or solvent-borne.
Gotcha.
So waterborne absolutely has to be 100% dry. Solvent-borne can do some weird things like kind of crack on you and make some weird like shit under the clear, but it won't normally solvent pop from being put on too fast.
So if you
It'll
notice
kind of discolor.
different colors might do more solvent pop
They
than
can,
like
yeah.
blacks will solvent pop more than others.
Again, it depends on how you put it on.
Right.
But
Right.
literally, as long as you have the right reducers and 10-15 minute flash time, you're good.
And you know what temperature you're dealing with, so
Yeah,
you can
you
mix
know
your
what to do,
reducer